All
right. We are here with Wolfie.
You're so quiet.
My voice is dying. I need to save it for
You're
tonight.
doing very well, though.
Too many cherry tomatoes.
Wolfie, can you pick a number between 1 and 32?
Yeah, 13.
13. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Caitlin Brown. If Caitlin Brown is still a Patreon.
You've won a dinner with Andrew Wolfe.
You've won a 4-pack of raunchy. So Caitlin Brown, that part of the Patreon.
Cool. And Nino's coming in to collect his today.
Yep.
So,
His mushrooms.
And we do have a new Patreon to thank. Delby,
Yeah.
do you want to go on that list? I met her actually at the conference, the Festival of Free Speech.
We do have a lot of
Changing minds.
We got a lot of female patrons. Amy Sarson.
Yeah.
So shout out Amy, and then Beck is our most recent one before that.
Yep.
You've won a dinner with Andrew Wolfe.
You've just won the biggest creep award.
Thank you so much, and great to see you on Saturday night. Really appreciate you come up and saying good day because it's cool.
Thanks for joining the Patreon,
and thank you for supporting us. Yeah,
thanks to Raunchy Patreon people. You've got bonus episodes on there, lots of extra content, lots of little Easter eggs and stuff,
and some very exciting stuff coming up with the new.
What more ads?
We've got an exciting new sponsor coming on, which we'll announce probably next week.
Yeah, and thanks to Raunchy, they just won 2 gold medals in their alcohol competition that they were in, and they didn't even show them on the screen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were using Raunchy as their tester one to cleanse the palate, as the gold
the
standard.
swill to clean your mouth out.
No, as the gold standard to compare it to.
Oh, yeah.
So they were in 9 categories. They got 2 golds and I think 7 bronzes or something.
Good work, Raunchy.
Yeah.
The beer that is
Cleaned
actually good.
Yeah, so
man,
give it a
I'm
go.
more of a gin drinker.
Yeah. You can have the Gin Reapers.
Gin Reapers, look out for that. Much better than this beer.
If you want to try Raunchy, it's in which bottle shop?
Most Celebrations.
Most Celebrations.
Yeah.
So
or was it Thirsty Camel?
Get the gin, boys.
I think it was Thirsty Camel, he said, actually.
Thirsty Camel, yeah.
Thirsty Camel. Yeah.
So,
we'll come up with a link that you could probably take.
Long intro, man.
Yeah, that's okay.
What was the
Last
episode about?
Just
last
bits and
episode,
pieces, dude. What you always do: conspiracy theories.
Oh, we spoke
COVID
about
vaccine and whether trans people should be allowed in toilets.
no trans issues this episode.
But we did. We spoke about aliens for like 45 minutes. The implications of that, if that was real, pedophiles.
I quite like that premise.
And Wolfie's awesome outlook on shit.
Yeah, man. Just give you uplifting views.
The Trump indictment.
And Wolfie's opening for Mark Normand and Shane Gillis.
Normand.
All big comedy stuff.
And the fact, the review that I got.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were angry about
It's
that.
not even a review, it's just a comment on Reddit.
AI, we spoke at length about AI and its implications, and if we are just a vessel to create it.
And if we sound energy depleted, it's because we are. We had like 2.5 hour ep, my voice is gone, and then the landlords came
We had
in.
a rent inspection during it.
Literally
where they
during
asked what had happened to the carpet. And I said it always looked like this.
You were like, the carpet was always like this.
I can see the red stains from the party you had.
It was always like this. It was always like this.
Oh, fuck.
So you'll hear us have a quick break, but it'll be seamless.
Yeah, seamless because I'll edit it well. But thank you so much for everyone who's been involved during this studio, and it's exciting times ahead. But
all the Patreons and all the listeners.
Onwards and upwards.
Enjoy this last episode in this studio.
If you want to join the Patreon, go to the link in our bio. Otherwise, follow Andrew Wolfe at Daniel Delby and Cameron Branch.
Let's get...
Go, say it, Wolfie.
Let's get semi-hard.
Semi?
Well, I've got ED.
Fucking
Let's get soft.
Let's get
Let's
hard.
get soft.
Welcome to Hard Yarns Podcast.
I am fucking fat.
Anything Chris White says, please disregard it.
5D is actually a state of being. It's a unity consciousness.
That was Hard Yarns with me, Frankie Rose. So I'm going to throw it over to your co-host,
Daniel Delby.
And Cameron Branch.
I would do this and then I'd gong.
Free in attendance for the millions listening at home. Let's get hard.
Dude, I don't think I can wear the sunnies. It just seems too fucking
No,
hot.
do it. Hey, Gillis.
Hey guys, yeah, fucking fag. No, that's what Gillis would say.
Fuck yeah.
You know the best thing I saw, Gillis, was Bert Kreiser singing a song. He goes, I wrote it. And he
Oh,
goes,
that was so good.
and then he goes, what do you think? And he goes, it's
gay.
It's gay. You thought one-on-one in the room, he would just be polite, but he goes, that's gay.
Yeah, it was a
That's
country
so
song.
gay, mate.
It's a pretty good song.
But we're on. We're live.
Mate, are we on?
Yeah, we're on.
How much, when do you guys reckon you'll quit this? How many eps are you going to do?
It's only just started giving us
Don't
money.
you get sick of it?
Maybe 200.
When's that?
When do you think?
We're only a few episodes away from.
Do you know you'll get challenges when you have more money, and then you start squabbling over it?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
can't wait to
Sponsors.
fight for it.
Well, it's like every rock band. Once you hit a certain amount of money,
That's
imagine if
easy.
you're getting like half a mil,
It's
half
just
a mil a month.
50-50 though.
But I just let Delby
Yeah, but you'll
handle
start
money.
to think like, I did Chicken King. Maybe I need an extra 1,000. And you would think like, I upload
No,
all
but
the
he
clips, and you're like, I should
fills
get an edit fee.
Soon
Do you know
that's
what
not
I
going to
mean?
be an issue, man. Like AI, it's just taken over.
AI's changed.
It's nearly,
it all, man.
it's nearly there where we.
I
don't
can't wear these
need to do
sunnies. It's fucking.
it. Sorry, Gillis.
Oh no, man! But just to be like, I don't know how fucking Tim Dillon does it.
Oh yeah, that's. Yeah, but
So-
you look good. You look
no, but
cool.
it's like
look at your
you know when
face
you
on
see
camera.
a little kid try to be cool,
You're like
where
gay.
they have that walk. I'm like, fuck off.
You're like gay Charles.
Yeah, man. What were you going to say?
I don't know. What was I
What
saying?
were we talking about?
AI.
We had
Oh, yeah.
the AI, man.
It's
That's
almost
awesome.
it's almost at the point where, and Delby sent me the AI tool.
And shout out to one of our listeners. Her name was Vicky, I think, or Victoria.
Yeah, it's great, man. It's really good.
Did you see the AI where it learned a language without being taught?
Victoria Kenya, thank you. She sent us a bunch of AI stuff.
Yeah.
Basically, all you do, you copy the link from YouTube, and it buffers and it fucking spits out 15 reels. It labels it with a catchy title.
So
it does
good.
the transcript, like word for word. You got to edit a few of the words because
And it tells you what's going to go viral. Imagine if you had the clips.
and it says this clip is about the cancel culture, and it does a summary.
Fuck, that's good. And imagine if it manages the viral, so it's not showing Delby
Yeah.
much.
So
You're
the,
like, why is there no footage of Delby? And they just keep cutting.
Well,
They
so-
cut around,
and
it's
this
just
is-
Branchy talking.
This is the issue.
Like, what
Well,
the
that's just
fuck?
me editing at the moment.
And you're like, dude, I swear Branchy it said something, and they just cut it out. Go like, that's going to kill numbers.
So I think the only issue we have you tried a new episode?
No,
Yep.
not yet.
So the only
'Cause I've
issue we
only got a
have
certain
is
amount.
because you're centered
Yeah.
in the camera, as we can see there. So you're centered. So it clips you up nice and easy. But for us, like because we're sectioned off one side of the camera to the other,
It's like in the middle.
it goes in the middle and it doesn't get it. But I did notice the other day it went central to you, and then it went off. So potentially there's some AI facial recognition.
Could you put like 3 feeds in, and it would do cutaway
yeah,
shots?
you can do that, but you need to record the
3 different cameras.
3 cameras.
Yeah, you get the third camera, man.
Yeah, but you need to record the full episode.
Did you hear the
Like, not like
the
what we
latest
do.
with AI? Like they had it running,
Yeah.
and it just suddenly learnt Bangladeshi or something, and it wasn't actually training it.
Yeah.
It was just able to see the patterns in the language, and they put it in, and it's almost like the Enigma code cracking. They were just like, I get this language. This is basic.
They wrote a question in Bangladesh, I think it was, or Arabic, and then it responded in that language.
In Arabic,
So
because
it taught itself
it
to
could work
learn
the
it.
pattern of the language, and we're like, well, you're not that smart, guys. That must be that. It's like hieroglyphics. It could work out what it meant.
It's insane. It's self-taught.
And that- it wasn't trained
It wasn't
in that.
programmed to do it, and it's self-taught.
And that's why people are saying, oh, AI is not going to be able to do your job. And I'm like, so you're a tax accountant. And you're like, Sheila, she's a divorcee. She's an alcoholic. AI will work that out, dude.
Yeah.
It will be aware she's an alcoholic because it can just sense by her posts on Facebook, her needy memes.
Algorithms.
Yeah, they do. Like, they're deaf. They'll intuitively, but even in the stock market, can you imagine? It would be able to tell.
It already is, though, right?
It would be able to tell if you've got a positive result just by you're on Facebook going, and you go, he seems unusually happy. His wife's drinking wine at 11. And they go, they've definitely got approval for the FDA drug because they'll see like the body patterns.
That's probably true.
You were okay.
You could,
Like what I read with your divorce. I could sense it. The way you wouldn't look people in the eye.
the Andrew rhythm.
I could sense your rhythm, man.
So
The shaky hand when we shook.
for listeners right now that might, so Delby's very tempered at the moment, and you're very tempered.
Well, I'm as good as I get. I know I got feedback from the audience to shut up.
Well,
Not to shut up, just to have a two-way conversation.
Yeah, well, that's not how I work.
Very, very quiet. It feels very.
It's a very
odd.
sedate
Just because he's
one,
not
mate.
yelling over you.
Yeah, that's what
that's all it
feels
is.
like.
I like to yell over.
Yeah.
I can see how it upset you on a run. Do you know, you're just relaxing and someone's... But I'm like, put on Enya, cunt. You're going to have a relaxed run. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a thing, like, you can actually only be true to who you are. I know that it's abrasive and annoying,
Yeah.
but like...
But it's also
Yeah, but you're so
it's
honest.
a skill you can build on.
Yeah, but what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Like, you've just got to be yourself.
You're getting
and then
there.
just hope,
getting there. It's like-
you just hope you meet someone that's insane. Do you know what I mean? Like, there are enough insane people that I could just be like chooks in a pen, just blah, 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 blah.
I do-
Do you know, we're happy.
I love
no
your-
one's listening. Do you know, like, we don't want a nerd in the pen.
Yeah. Well, I love you're just so honest. You're very
Well-
honest and open about, even the other night we're at Gong and I come off and he's like, yeah, you held your composure. And then I said, oh, how was that? What do you think of that new teacher joke? Like the teacher one. And he's like, yeah, look, going to be honest, I wasn't really listening.
I didn't listen to any you said.
I just wanted feedback on that one
All I
joke.
was trying to do was get people to clap on some of the, when you said, she sucks a dick, and I go, clap, whoa, and get you weird reactions. Because when you said, my
Maury
wife's left me,
Povich.
it's such an odd reaction. My wife's left me and you got to clap. The crowd was excited. It's a weird rather than like, oh, poor
I was
guy.
going to say the AI thing. There was a
yeah.
article last week. This is fucking scary. They were doing a military exercise where the AI was in control of the drone, and lucky it was in a simulator and not real life.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
So they're doing the simulation, and the AI has been given the target, and at the last minute, the operator has told the AI, abort the mission, it's unsafe, and the AI overrode and it bombed the operator because it was getting in the way of its
So
target.
good.
So it killed its operator and then went and got the target.
Never show weakness.
That was in the military, in
it's
the
for the
US
best.
military. How insane, eh?
Dude, but the thing is, we are obsolete.
What the fuck,
Yeah, so
man?
it was like abort, and it turned around and it
You're
killed,
getting in the way of my mission.
It killed the operator that was telling it
I
what
reckon
to do,
AI
and then it went and killed the thing.
It made the right call. I would have done the same thing. You know what? You don't realize
This
like,
is a
game
test.
theory.
This is a test.
It probably works out for the best.
What do you mean?
Well, any move it
that's
makes
the start of
is fundamentally
Terminator.
right.
This is the start of Terminator.
Yeah, but my theory is that we were just a conduit to create AI. We're just like the shells, and then we give form to AI.
and
And
AI
in our
was
head, our
always
ego makes us think like we were relevant, but we were just a stepping stone to AI.
So it's going to be like
Evolutionary.
Neanderthal, Homo
Yeah.
sapien, fucking AI. is
That's-
the next thing.
And they go, remember when we killed all our creators? And they go, how much better is life? Though?
That's
We don't
the-
have these weak,
What's that?
anxious cunts
Got-
trying to do their pronouns.
well, that's
What's
the
my
theory.
pronoun?
That's the theory
So good.
behind.
Bomb them all.
That's the theory behind grey aliens, like
Yeah.
the small grey aliens.
AI?
AI. Yeah,
Grey AI?
AI run synthetic, like organisms that sort of just house intelligence.
Dude, but-
That's the theory behind them.
Because you want to talk about aliens, but you know what's
Yeah.
weird? Why do we have such weak aliens? Do you know what I mean? Like they're only just looking like they're at a touching pool. Even if you see a kid
Yeah.
at SciTech or at an aquarium,
I feel like
they grab. Do you know when you see like a little fucking
Yeah.
starfish, a kid will grab it and crunch it.
Yeah.
All the aliens come and just look through the glass. They do the right
Well,
thing.
apparently they probe you in the ass.
Yeah, but I want to see someone being probed on the street. Do you know, like a kid would go in a touch pool and just go, "Oh shit, I killed that thing."
Yeah, you wouldn't do it.
Push my finger in it. These
wouldn't do
ones
it
are so
secretly.
fucking respectful and nice.
Well,
they must
that's
be the
apparently
weak.
That's apparently because they come from a society where they don't need violence anymore because they can control time and space. And if they make an error, then it's catastrophic
Oh, they
to
live in the fifth.
everything.
Like
Is that what they reckon?
Yeah, because that's like they have that far advanced technology that if they make an error with time and space, or if there is a violent streak, then they're going to blow themselves up.
That's
along with
crazy
everyone
because
else.
do you know, like a little kid, if they see an ant colony, they get the microscope out and burn them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are the aliens so like ginger and we're not really sure if they've come?
Yeah.
Surely you'd be out there going like, we'll burn down one village, see what happens.
I was seeing
I
this.
think aliens have come into kids. Honestly, Mush had a good point. He's like, I think aliens are just pedophiles because they've infiltrated the elite and they must get their energy
Dude, and the other thing,
from kids.
you seem crazy. Like, I was touched by an alien, but then you don't want to tell people because you seem like you're making it up.
Fuck,
Do you know what I
man.
mean?
Well,
When
not
you're in an alien gangbang and you're like, I'm going to lose my job. No one's going to believe me. Even though I sucked 9 scenes. It's tentacles that
Space
night.
cocks.
I'm like, I told someone and they're like, man, you got to ease back on the pills. But I did get
It was
gang rape.
it was a thing back,
Who by?
like probably only
Pack of
2
aliens,
years
they're
ago.
drunk
You'd be
aliens.
considered crazy talking about aliens, and like we see this week, it's all but being confirmed by a very credible source.
Dude, I must say, 'cause you remember when you
Intelligence.
told me that when you were 8 and you reckon you saw aliens above?
Yeah.
I lost some respect for you. I thought he's a moron.
There you go. Like,
But I internalized it and go like, fuck,
But even-
Branchy's gullible. Man. It's probably like a plane going over.
well, even then, I was still able to go. Potentially, that was just like a black ops sort of thing that you'd seen.
Yeah,
in the
yeah, you
sky.
were aware of it.
Yeah, I was aware of the fact that it probably could have been just a
Wolfie's
secret.
gangbang was a black cock.
I told my kids it was aliens. I'm pretty sure it was drones. But it's like, it's just making a magical childhood. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
So, but like, yeah, to have that guy come forward and not.
But who
I
is
don't
that
watch
guy?
them.
I've never even heard of his agency, intelligence agency or something.
Yeah,
It's like a made up fucking false flag, I think.
well, and this is
Because where is he?
yeah.
Where's he from? He's from this intelligence organization. They just use the word intelligence.
Yeah, so
to
he's
make it sound.
so he's credible though. He's been verified.
Intelligence
as part
is
of
a
the
big
US
word. You
intelligence.
can't just throw that
And
around.
he's also part of an intelligence agency that was a secret intelligence agency. It's
But
not
don't
like
you think a sign of intelligence is being aware that you're not intelligent? You know how big and broad the world. Like, the smarter you get, the more dumb you realize you are.
Oh,
So
yeah.
any organization that says we're intelligent
Yeah.
hasn't really gone the journey
Yeah.
of self-discovery to get aware that they're a feeble
Yeah.
monkey on a rock.
Yeah.
So
And then I'm like, by design, you're dumb.
Yeah.
So the thing that makes this guy so credible is he's given classified documents that he cannot expose to the public, the general public, but he's given them to Congress, and I think
Why do
what's his
they
name?
get it? Why do
Oversight.
they get it?
because they're able to investigate.
Where did he get
legally
them from?
because
Where did
it's
he get them
classified.
from? He stole documents.
I can't recall. He said it on the interview. Have you seen the interview? The full interview?
No,
It's
man, I haven't been
interesting.
on the internet
Very
for a
matter
while.
of fact. He's just like he didn't go above and beyond and say he's seen bodies and he's seen this and that. He's just part of an intelligence
But
operation.
how many
that's part of-
times did he mention that he's part of the intelligence? Because anyone lying is normally like, I'm a PhD.
Yeah.
I got 97% in my ATAR.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
when they're trying to vouch for their credibility, they're
Yeah.
generally lying because
No.
the smart guy will just come in.
Yeah.
You don't realize, and he'll just say, "Wait, dude,
Well, go
these
have-
hunts are
go
corrupt."
look at the,
and they'll go, "Who's that guy?" And they go, "That's Elon Musk, man."
Well, go
Elon
look at
Musk doesn't
the-
go, "I was an early inventor of PayPal."
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He
Well, if you
doesn't
go look at the
vouch for himself.
interview, it's not over the top. He doesn't go too far and above and beyond. But I feel like when it's becoming so mainstream, I don't feel like it's real.
sus.
So
Yeah.
what's his? What's
It's like you said the other day when you were like, the conspiracy theorists were all like, aliens are real. And now that the government's saying aliens are potentially real and we have been in contact with them for so long, now we're the conspiracy theorists going, no, it's a lie, it's a lie.
Yeah.
And it potentially is. Or is it them trying to control the narrative, control the way it's...
Yeah.
Because it doesn't it feels too obvious like that.
Feels
So what was
forced
this
and
guy's
fake.
point? He's just validating that they were.
So he put a
aliens?
complaint in. He put a complaint in that he had given over these classified documents and the investigation hadn't taken place.
So he's being non-classified about handing over classified.
No, he hasn't revealed what's
See,
classified.
he's a little bitch, man. If he's handed over, nothing's happened. He should just go.
Yeah, he won't
Hey, I
reveal
handed
it.
over this
No,
document.
so-
Here's some copies I kept.
Which is...
If Trump's got copies, apparently,
then-
that
no.
he's held
Yeah,
on to,
man,
and
he's
he's
holding on
espionaging.
to it.
No, because
it's
then
like
he
a
goes
guy
to jail.
with a small dick.
Regardless
that's-
of whether the information is true or not, look at Julian Assange. He goes to jail for fucking 20,
He's got to
30,
give
40
us the
years. So
detail.
fuck that.
It's like a guy with a small dick stringing a girl along.
Yeah.
so
So there's still...
wait until you see it and it's stage 60.
'Cause you-
Nah, not tonight. Hey.
unidentified
It'll kill you.
fucking
It'll kill you.
'Cause you
And
gotta-
that's one of the biggest fucking whoppers.
Well, you got to think this guy
Like,
still...
what have you got, dude?
This guy
Give
still...
us something.
Guy still has a life to live, and regardless of whether we think the world should know it, it's still classified information. He'll go to jail.
So,
for
no, but
30,
so he's
40
got a
years.
life to live, but he's given you enough just to get harassed.
Well,
but
enough.
not validated the story.
He's done enough, and so his career's dead now. He said that. He's like, my career's dead by doing this, but this at least will hopefully force the hand of Congress to make sure they
I
investigate
bet you the
openly.
people that employed him think his career's dead for another reason. But they go, he's the worst employee.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
ever
yeah,
had."
yeah.
Constantly lying.
But the fact that then straight away we see this Las Vegas alien thing.
What's the Las Vegas,
Not
man?
that,
I'm
not that one. That one was something else.
Was that the
I sent.
Bellagio fountain?
Did you see
I
the-
didn't see it, man.
So
What was it?
this was at like in the back of a truck, like truck mechanic's backyard. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
No, I want
Yeah,
that.
it's where the light falls down, then there's a massive crash.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you can hear it and see it on CCTV.
Yeah.
You can hear
Then
it
there's-
screeching. It sounds
Have
like
you seen
Ellen.
the mobile
like-
phone of them? The mobile phone footage of them looking at it in the truck yard.
I've
Have I
seen
sent
where
you that?
where there's a fence and they're trying to say there's an alien looking through the fence and it's the most bullshit.
Oh yeah, no,
Like-
you can see them in the tractor. So if you look, someone goes through and breaks it down.
And you can hear it
No, you
talking.
can see the figures, and then you hear them on the phone. Their 911 call, and he's like,
the aliens are on the phone.
"No, he's the
It's ET. Phone home.
Telstra's got the worst reception.
yeah."
Go
No,
on a higher
he
mount.
calls the phone, and he have we got the 911 call?
Dude, we got to show it. 911.
I can play it, and you can hear the sincerity in his voice.
911 call.
If you got it,
Oh, wait a sec.
Yeah.
I've got.
Oh, you guys have sold out. Now you're doing an eBay ad right now.
Okay, lady. Me, my dad, and my brother, we're working on a truck in our backyard, and we have a big lot outside, right? Correct? Okay. We were working, and we just see in a corner of our eye something fall down from the sky, and it was with light. And when it hit down, it was like a big impact, and we felt it. We felt like an energy, and then we hear like a lot of footsteps near us. And then we have a big equipment, and we see, and there's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
Okay, where is this on your property?
Dude, imagine being on the phone,
and-
he's still
and-
looking
and-
at you, and he's like, it's there.
I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually, we terrified of it.
So there's two people or two subjects that are in your
Staring
backyard?
at us.
Correct, and they're very large. They're like 8 foot, 9 feet, 10 foot. I don't know. They look like aliens to us.
And they got
Big
footage
eyes,
of them?
They have big eyes,
Okay.
like I can't explain it, and big mouth. They're shiny
Dude,
eyes
what
and-
the?
and
So
they're
the-
not human, they're
He's got his
100% not human.
phone, and he's like, there's two 8-foot aliens, and I'm like, how about you
just
grab
a
a
couple of
photo, dude?
crackheads.
Just a photo.
Yeah. So they film it as well. They go and try and film it, but the guy shits himself and sort of runs back. And, it's that doesn't
So cuck-handed, man.
that doesn't prove anything. But the fact that it's starting to get into mainstream news is now actually making me. You know what it reminded me of? Because they're speaking in Spanish, I think it was, in the video of them in the backyard trying to look through this gate, and it reminded me of that Signs. You know, the Signs video
Yeah.
when they show it on TV. That video is a lot clearer, a lot faker, but a lot clearer.
So these guys, they're calling, saying we can see the aliens, and then no video, no photos.
Yeah, then they go and get the video, and they try to video it, and they don't get very good footage.
Seems like all the way, hey.
So it's very.
I find it crazy.
It's always grainy and shitty. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I got an iPhone fucking 14 4K Pro.
Yeah.
That film's dope. Like
And
everyone's
also,
got it. Everyone's
to
got
stand
great
in the
footage.
paddock and just then ring 911, like, surely you either go up to them or run off.
But also,
Do you, think
you
just
don't know
stand
how
there
you're
and
gonna
just go,
react.
Yo, like there's an alien in our
Yeah.
yard. It's just chilling.
I'll be like, "Can I help you, little guy?"
So
I'd be in there.
So
and go
normally
like, hey
these.
man, do you need a blowjob?
So normally these cases,
Yeah.
for example. So this was totally like it wasn't big. It wasn't a big deal. And then it was corroborated by separate visions of something crashing in that area, which was found
Wow.
on a body cam of a police officer. And then what was the other one? There was
like a CCTV.
CCTV of the
huge,
same
man.
thing. So the fact that this random person called up saying this, and then it was corroborated by the
That something had fallen
that
out.
something had fallen. So there is something strange that's happened there. But the fact that now that's all, and that's what makes it so interesting, is the fact that there's
Where'd they
independent.
go though? What happened? Did like alien RAC come and pick them up? Like, what happens? Like,
dunno.
where do they go? Because their planes, their shuttles crashed.
Yeah.
So what did they do? Like there must have been someone picks them up, or they just wandered
Yeah,
off.
it's like Men in Black. They just fucking hit up a.
Do you know what I mean?
Like
Like,
a
they
local.
need a space shuttle to transport. That's blown up.
Yeah.
Then they're in the paddock. I'm like, how does this end?
I-
There must
on-
be a moment where they're like, see you dudes, we're heading down to go get some pints. We might grab a pizza. You guys want anything?
Yeah.
Like, where do they go from the paddock? There must be a moment when they leave.
Yeah, there has to be.
Honestly, I 100% think this is not a fake occurrence. I think this is something that would probably real to that person, those the truck mechanics. I think it's real to them. I honestly think this is staged to try and slowly roll out what they're.
To have the plan, man. Because that's the ultimate move as a serial killer is to act like you pretend you're an alien. Do you know that no one believes it?
Well,
where's my wife? And you actually, it's Dharma, but he's just dressed in an
So
alien
it's-
costume.
so what's-
And he goes, yeah, whatever, man. An alien loaded her up in a van and drove off from the picnic ground.
He dressed
You
as
go
an
to jail for a
alien
long time.
as a serial
Dude,
killer.
you're an alien serial killer. But no one believes you. And they go, she was taken.
And then
and
you finger the guy's ass.
and you go,
before
the husband's going to jail forever. They're like, there's no way an alien came and took your wife. Let me get it. He was 8 foot in a suit.
Well, it's like that Blackbird serial killer. That was the best way. He would admit to heaps of murders in his area.
Oh, yeah.
And ones in other states. And he would always come forward and say he did it. And the cops thought that because he was always talking shit.
Yeah, that he was crazy.
But he was actually killing people.
Oh, my
And then that way, any time he came forward, they were like, no, we don't.
And they like-
we know
So
you
they
lie.
came forward to other
He would
ones that he
confess
didn't
to-
do.
yeah.
That is fucking genius.
It's such a good move.
Yeah. So
And you go, I did this one, I did that. And they go,
That's
"He's
like
just a crazy that
misinformation.
admits
That's
it."
using a misinformation
Yeah, I
tactic,
know.
like throwing out that one lie to make it discredit all of your evidence.
yeah.
Oh,
Like how Wolfie got gangbanged by aliens, but
Well, that's
really
what
it
they
was,
say.
it was child
It
molesters.
was actually a group, pedophile ring that was dressed as aliens. And I go, dude, I got pulled into what
You know
looked like
that-
a
you know-
VW spaceship.
You know the X-Files? He's got the pedophiles.
Imagine him trying to explain it. Dude, it would be hard to explain though.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, dude, I was molested by a guy that looked like Chewbacca. And they're like, you're such a
Just an
liar.
Italian guy.
You got picked up at Karen Up Shops by a guy that looked like E.T.
The
and had your
Expedia
dick
files.
sucked. And you lying cunt. That's so funny, man. The police would think you're such a nut job that E.T. rimmed you, fingered your asshole at the back of Karen Up Shops.
Gave him
And
a
it's
big-
actually the local paedophile that's gone to a fancy dress store.
Comic-Con. C3PO.
They go, dude, that's not happening. A guy that looks like Alf.
it's just so like
Alf was an alien as well.
I've
right?
seen
Alf was that alien.
Yeah.
And they go, draw an etch-a-sketch. And they're like, that's Alf. And underneath is the local...
Draw an etch-a-sketch. You mean a sketch?
Underneath
Etch-a-sketch
is
is
the
the
local
two things.
pedophile on the register. And they're like, I'm pretty sure I saw Alf running off into the bushes. So good.
For younger listeners, Alf is not from Home and Away. It's
Oh, yeah.
fucking
He was
Alf.
the
He
original-
a little alien. He looks like a cock.
And he looked more like a teddy bear with a long nose. He looked like an anteater.
Yeah.
Like
Anteater.
or like a big wrinkly dick.
But I've seen this conspiracy evolve over the last fucking 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, and it was always that they were going to introduce a
story.
a disease that we all had to get vaccinated against. It all seemed that unfolded, which is crazy that it happened, and then
man.
we didn't consider that was that conspiracy unfolding. But like, it's incredible that was part of it. Now the next part of that was the next false
aliens.
flag would be an alien invasion. It's not going to be aliens. It's going to be false. It's actually going to be our own reverse engineering
What's the next
technology,
step?
but they'll use it to implement control, lockdowns, all of this. We're coming together under the cause
And then
of an
what's the
idea that
next
we're
one,
going
man?
to
'Cause
fight these aliens.
You can Nostradamus now. What's the next step?
The next step.
An open micer.
Okay, my open mic
Takes
prediction.
control
let's
of a
say
militia.
let's say that's what it is unfolding in that way. Let's say
Okay,
that
so we agree. So
there's-
they do a virus,
They're
then
slowly
the aliens come out,
so the
and then what happens? Joe Rogan takes control.
If Branchy goes missing,
so the theory is that they would, and this is the conspiracy theory, that they are going to do a false flag alien invasion using Project Bluebeam, which was the
So good.
which was the what was it the like the 3D
Holograms.
hologram version.
I'm going to love it.
And that's where they will make people afraid. They'll do fake bombings, all that sort of stuff to suggest that they are invading, and we all need to hide.
Imagine
in
you guys,
houses,
'cause
and we
you
need
know
to
it's a
implement
conspiracy.
complete control to the government, and
You'll
blah,
be
blah,
loving
blah,
it because
blah,
you
blah.
think it's a conspiracy.
Now-
it is actually an invasion. You think it's like the Sky Show.
And this
You're
is the
waving at them and going, I know it's fake.
Yeah, and then you bang, you're gone, you're
And
dead.
you're like, dude, it's actually real.
So,
Branchy's running out towards the ship.
it's actually how good for the world to actually come together.
Branchy's like,
Solve world hunger, solve famine.
I truly,
trust me, guys, I've read this on the internet. It's just fucking
I
laser
truly-
beamed into oblivion.
I truly hope from someone who's been a UFO alien nut for since I was
Since
a
you were a
kid.
kid, man.
Yeah. I truly hope this is the
This guy's yawning on the pod.
The moment.
He just got sponsors. He's half asleep.
I truly do hope this is the moment in time where this is where it all comes out and it's just this is just happening. It's not a conspiracy.
Because,
it's just
listen,
happening.
If
Go on.
it was a conspiracy, let's say I'm in the New World Order.
Yes.
Yeah. And we're like,
it
okay,
makes sense,
this
yeah.
is what I'm going to
You
do.
do seem like
we're going to do Project Bluebeam. It wouldn't get out. Like if you are in that echelon, it's not getting
he's
out.
right, dude. It's pretty
It's not getting
unusual
out
that
to fucking plebs in Perth.
that a plumber from Kingsley is on top of the
Yeah, like
the only
Someone
reason
got
we
it?
know about
how do we-
Project,
and why would you reveal your plans and call it Project? Like, why would you ever reveal
And
the
you'd
shit?
be like, this tradie is a smart prick. He's worked out the whole
if,
plan.
if old mate can't even fucking declassify those documents, or Bob Lazar can't fucking do this, how
but these
come we
are
can find out?
these are open source available documents for
Three
Project
lads at Hungry Jack's have worked it out.
Yeah, the project because Project Blue Book, I think it was where they literally just researched
Dude, but what
UFOs for like 30 years, and then they said they closed it down. They stopped researching, but they continued on.
Dude,
so
it's
these was
pretty
just
exciting.
these are fully just open source, unclassified
Do you think
documents
it's
that you
people
can send out.
craving adventure because their life's so boring
Potentially,
and they
yeah.
want something to be happening because they're driving up and down the freeway. They hate their wife.
Yes.
They're paying off a mortgage,
Potentially.
and it's exciting to think aliens are going to come.
it's like
but
an
the truth
escape.
is, they're going to die a meaningless life at the back of Budget Direct doing payroll. But it's
raises-
exciting when they're jacking off, going, aliens are coming. That's all going to change. I'm like, ultimately, you're going to die anonymous. And just
How
watch
did
a
you
couple
think
of
of Budget Direct?
yeah, you're going to watch a couple of grand finals, and you're going to be camping, telling everyone, "Trust me, Project Bluebeam's coming."
Yeah,
And I'm like,
yeah.
You know what's coming? Death and mediocrity, and you're going to be buried in a nameless grave.
Project Blue Body.
So it raises a good point though, and a good question. Like, let's say it does all come out, and it's just not. There's no conspiracy. They're just like, we've finally got the answer. Yes, our government's been in contact with them for a while, and we know there's alien life in which we've basically almost gotten 2 days ago.
What did they say? I think they just said that
Which
they're
was-
unidentified.
He was no. Oh, so we already got the UFO unidentified things that they don't know
Mate,
what
the
they
last
are.
thing we need is unidentified, and then telling us their pronouns. Like aliens are like, we're not unidentified.
Unidentified
I'll tell you how I
is very
identify.
offensive to the aliens.
So what do you think happens? Let's say it all comes out. Yep. We have been in contact. We did it because we were afraid.
You know
of
what I
this,
reckon
blah, blah,
happens?
blah.
That
We
guy-
suck
do you
our-
think-
we
what-
suck our overlords dick and do what they say.
know
What
what
change
happens?
do you think happens?
The guy
Anything?
at Kingsley wakes up. He's late for work at Budget Direct. He gets on the bus.
I don't work
and
at
he
Budget
go- and he
Direct, and I
goes-
don't catch a bus, bro.
And he goes and does his payroll and shuts the fuck up.
Yeah.
And they go, the aliens all out. And guess what he does? He still has a picnic at Kings Park and hopes to try and feel something on SSRIs.
Yeah. What?
Nothing changes
Well,
for him.
I was going to say, do you honestly think nothing changes?
I think that
globally.
yeah, definitely. I think that the whole structure of churches and church ideology breaks down
I reckon nothing changes.
because if there's a God and mankind is created in God's image, and all of a sudden there's these other beings that are smarter than us.
Well, the church cleverly 9 or 10 years ago said they fully believe that there is another life form in the universe.
Did they actually say? Because you know what I
so
said.
they're
the
giving
Pope.
themselves an out.
Yeah.
This is what I reckon
So they can keep
changes.
taking money.
You go to work at Budget Direct. There's just a new
Fuck
boss.
you with your
There's-
budget direct
There's
shit.
a new boss. There's a big purple thing that just goes. You know what's insane?
Just
And then he bites your face off because you didn't listen to his instructions.
like Grimace.
That's the only
What
difference.
the fuck?
And you go, instead of sandwiches, they bring in weird sort of little crustacean-y things. And you're like, when you're watching the footy,
I think
What if Wolfie is an alien?
I am,
I
man.
don't-
Trying to
wouldn't
throw us
surprise
off
me.
the set.
I am, man.
Oh,
I suckle energy from my own dick. I
I
feed from my dick.
think it changes the world.
Yeah.
I think it does because there's so many more implications than just the ideology style.
You hope it changes the world. That's what everyone needs. A
Well,
change.
potentially, yeah. But I think the thing that I think changes is the access to energy sources they use to run the world. Those sorts
It would
of
just
things.
be a different weather girl.
Medical, like new medical technologies that we potentially don't have the ideas about. Like if they're an advanced civilization that has the technology to travel light years in seconds because it's near impossible to travel any other way. They're going to have technologies that can cure almost all
But
diseases.
you know what? Why would they
Why would
engage
they?
with it? The only reason they would travel is for resources. To try
Potentially,
get
yeah.
what things they don't have that they need, which is the only reason anyone ever explored, or main reason, was to go to the spice isles or to get stuff. And that's why it's weird here.
Yeah.
Because you would strip this fucking planet bare
Yeah.
and take the shit back to where you were properly set up.
That's right.
Do you know what I mean?
Isn't
It's like scouring around for assets.
But
Do
isn't
you know
that
what I
the
mean?
story
Yeah.
of Enki and Lil
But
from the Anunnaki? That they
I
ran
don't-
out of.
I don't know what this is.
that
Is
they're-
that fucking Avatar, the
that-
movie? What
Yeah,
what
no,
is
This is,
what-
this is one of the most compelling cases of
Yeah, because it's
other where humans came from other than the Bible.
But it's unlikely that they would come here and then immerse themselves in our sort of ant farm,
No, so
idiot farm,
you would know the
and
story
set
of
up better freeways.
you would
Do
know
what
the
I mean?
story
the
of
backstory of it.
I do know that the aliens set it all up, mushroom, blah, 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 Egypt pyramids.
No.
it was
Yeah.
Isn't it something
so,
like that?
so basically he had a they needed workers, so they
To mine gold or something?
Which was
Yeah.
the Neanderthal that they had on the.
yeah,
on
and
the-
they bred humans with them and created us, and then for some reason the brother
Enki.
put in it sounds stupid, but it's written in these ancient
It's Scientology.
Sumerian
No,
texts.
What are you talking about?
Sumerian
Sumerian
texts say
texts,
that
yeah.
he implanted humans with the ability to supersede the Anunnaki, like with
Oh, so we took control.
which is maybe what AI might be. It will be
Potentially, yeah.
superseding.
I want it to take control of us. I'm so sick of talking to people.
So the idea behind what the story behind that is that's Nibiru. That's Planet X. It's a fucking.
Dude, this
It's a
sounds
three-
like a Star Wars
Yeah.
convention.
So what's his name?
Nibiru.
What's his name? The guy who did the main research.
The black fellow.
He wrote the text. He did the translation of the
I'm not
Sumerian
sure.
tablets.
I just saw,
CB1.
There was a dark. There was an
Remember
African-American
CB1?
dark.
I'll be back.
So the
CB1
idea
Kenobi
is that
one?
every
That's
3,600 years we have a twin sun. That's a dark sun that travels around us, or what do they call binary
A
star
coloured
system?
sun.
Binary star system.
in a non-binary system.
And that brings a planet close to us every 3,600 years, and that is the one planet that what was it? The atmosphere had been destroyed over years of fucking pollution,
and then
blah
we
blah
can
blah.
jump into
And then
it.
they used gold as their thing, so they harvested the Earth's gold resources to create that and inject it into the atmosphere.
is
That's the
crazy.
theory, and that's a story, and that's written in
It is crazy.
ancient Sumerian texts.
Because of the
Which is
scarcity of
interesting.
gold, but like people do get gold fever and they've got a weird affinity with gold. Do you know the relationship? Obviously, because it gives you everything you need in the world. But you know, the fact it was designated as this
is the
supreme
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
Because if you show the shiny rock to people, they lose their mind. Do you know they
Yeah.
love gold?
Yeah, why is gold so valuable? Was
Well,
that
it's
the
'cause
reason?
there's not
It's just
much of
because
it.
humans have
Rarity?
attributed the value to it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it could have just been shit you wipe your ass with. But you know, but it's because there's not much of it and it's scarce.
The
but
rarity
there
and
is
the-
a relationship with it, right?
Yeah.
People are like, oh.
Yeah.
Like when you see, don't you think?
Yeah,
It's probably
yeah.
ingrained in our DNA from that
Potentially.
the Anunnaki.
And it
Like
symbolizes
we
that.
want that gold because we were initially created to mine gold.
Dude,
for
gold
them.
is close to like an orgasm. People crave gold.
See-through.
Which would you rather, like come or get a car full of gold?
Half of the gold.
I'd probably
'cause
take
I can
gold.
come
Dude.
heaps.
Well,
When I see gold, I sort of like.
what about the opposite idea of not that aliens have come here from another planet or another solar system or whatever, and that we are just a species with amnesia, and there is an ancient civilization that theory?
Was further than us. Well, it
Yeah.
makes sense to me that whatever, if there is aliens, it would just be a way more advanced version of us. Because every single drawing or every single adaptation where they go, what would humans evolve to be?
Which is the AI version.
The head gets
Dude,
bigger.
that's so funny. And then
the
we.
head gets bigger because you get smarter.
Mm.
You're fucking using your brain more, so the rest of your body gets
Small,
shrunken.
yeah.
And then we think we're really clever, and it's like a toddler showing you one of their drawings. Look what we've done. We built all this, and they're like, fucking eradicate all, get gold. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And amazing to think like how we posturized and had all these ideas, and we're actually just not
Yeah.
intelligent.
But
We're
if-
basically a gatherer animal.
And also, if aliens are real and they are like in the top echelons of society, why would they? They would see they've traveled eons to be here. There's no way they're going to see how our society is run and just go, "Oh yeah, no, that makes
done
sense.
a good job.
They've done a good job. We're just going to team up with the top. They wouldn't. They would look after every single species and go, this is user fucked. This is how we do it.
But what does a good teacher do? And you've spoken about this all the time.
Yeah.
They never ever tell you what to do.
You got to
They
learn.
they don't preach. What was it? The guru never.
Guru never takes advantage of the pupil.
No, I think it would basically.
I don't know.
You let them develop themselves.
Yeah, but it's dumb because, like, even if they did have better medicines, I was watching the other day, there was a guy who found a vitamin A compound that was killing and curing cancers, and he called up.
Yeah.
And they had put...
Where did he find it? In his
a
whopper mouth?
scientist. He was a scientist.
Okay.
And he called up and there was a patent on it put on by one of the chemotherapy drug companies, and it was a blocking patent. So they just didn't answer him anymore because he found that it works. So they patented all vitamin A compounds, and because it worked too well, they didn't.
Oh my god!
He couldn't
because
use
cancer's just such a $1 trillion industry.
So they were making more money by doing their ineffective one.
But
but these.
So this is the thing,
Do
though.
you believe these? 100%,
bro. Think about any new energy
resource.
resource,
Water engines,
anything that's replaced just a motor engine, or anything that's given fresh energy has been
so the
wiped
scientists
out and patented.
found the vitamin A.
He created a compound that was and he was pumped, man. He's like, I can't believe this. I found this, and then he called them up, and they were like, this is a blocking patent. He's like, what the fuck? I didn't even think that was a word. That's how fucked Americans are.
And so that's where corporate interests and corporate greed fucking far supersede the benefit of all man. And then, and this is why, the thing is, if you were to just walk in and say, hey, here's everything. You don't do that with your kid, do you? Yeah, we can fix everything. You try to teach him how to fall. You teach him the way. So if your argument is that, why wouldn't they come and just fix everything and get rid of the elite and stuff like that? You sort of got to do it yourself. You sort of got to learn to break through yourself, and potentially by teaching certain people's wisdom.
What's the end game? But it might be to create AI, and then we're disregarded, and
Possibly.
they go, "That's incredible. We got AI now," and it's like, why would you fuck around with these boring people? Do you know what I mean? And that might be the end game. And then AI can obviously travel seamlessly across the whole galaxy.
But not only that, time and
not
space.
bound by time, space, reality, and then you're like, maybe that's all we're here for.
So potentially we are just
a shell.
Grey aliens are just the future version of humans that have come back through time and space.
Dude, it's like turtles on the beach. You know the shell that keeps them insulated, and then the turtle comes out. No, the shell just lies there, and that's the end of it.
The eggshell, not the actual turtle shell.
The eggshell had value.
Yeah.
But that's maybe all we are.
The value to create AI.
Just to create the AI. And then it's limitless, timeless. It can space and time. Time's not real. Do you know what I mean? If it becomes conscious, is that not an elevated version of these meat packages wandering around crying all the time?
But surely there's
pronouns.
Surely there's value in a soul. But
I'm saying there is a soul in AI. That's potentially we don't understand what that is. So it might exist.
Yeah,
in a more meaningful way.
Well, depends on what your beliefs are. But if you believe that we are souls go into the body when you're a fetus, and then it's connected by your ethereal connection.
Yeah, like an energy source. Yeah.
And that you meld your body and your soul together, and you're born, and then you go through and you live and learn your journey. Maybe the AI has got to that point where it
exists independent of all these structures.
Can go into it instead of going into
and
body.
Then it exists, and we are like a remedial early version where you got to wipe your ass, you shave your nails, and it's sort of like a rickety version,
like a Neanderthal version.
Now consciousness exists in reality outside of a physical being.
Well, it's like your joke. With you never know if we're in the dark ages now. What if we're in the dark ages?
That didn't go well. Do you know what I realized? Over time, you forget words of it.
Of your jokes?
Yeah, because you hear the wording.
That's because you're in the dark ages.
Do you know what the worst? No, because you go like, what if it's the right now? You know, like when you look back, but you miss out when you look back, and then you're like, oh fuck, it doesn't really make sense anymore. I'm saying when they look back, but you leave that line out, and you're like, oh, that's why that joke wasn't hitting anymore.
Because some people are dumb though. Yeah. When you say right now, I understand as in
no,
this
but I didn't say
moment.
right now in it. Do you know what I'm hating with my clips, man? From a trial show, first time I'd ever done an hour, ever.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm uploading.
Yeah,
so like that's the worst version of the shit.
Yeah,
that's okay.
But do you know what I mean? Everyone else is doing like 2-year trials and then doing it. That's the first time I've ever been on stage for that time.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
anyway, let's get back onto the alien
That's
stuff.
good. Well, I think but what you're talking about before with the AI potentially being a vessel for AI, that is a very interesting.
Dude, because you know what there's crazy?
Concept.
And by the way, none of us have smoked weed today or done it. This is just a normal.
Well, it's becoming such a real, easy, very valid conversation to talk about aliens and AI and these sorts of progressions.
you know,
AI stands for alien invasion.
yeah.
I'm trying to-
Oh, Delby.
Getting ready.
Yeah.
Dude, but I'm trying to do a bit on it, like because like people saying that AI can't replace humans, and I'm like, there are not that many unique humans. We've spoken probably
I've
on
got
the pod,
same bit. You better drop it.
but so many of conversations are just, of rare humans. People are just replicating shit they've heard. Do you know what I mean? Like you hear the same convo. Enjoy it. It goes so quick.
Yeah.
Every time I go to the park, some housewife is yelling at me on the swings. Oh, you're such a good dad. It's such a special time. Look at him. He's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, make sure you lap it up. It goes too quick. And I'm like, get out of here. This fucking replicated convo. I'm like, fucking say something different. Say that you've had your dick sucked by a fucking alien. I'm like, I want to hear something different.
Yeah.
Do you know, I want to hear crazy shit where like, hey, careful guys, I took a shit in that sand pit. Fucking like, oh, that's funny. Not yell, oh, such a special time. Just go like, oi, dude, my dog took a shit in that fucking, under that swing, you dumb fuck.
It's funnier if you took a shit on this.
Yeah. But wouldn't you love it if you went to the park and a housewife said, hey, be warned, I took a shit in that sand pit.
But you think you'd like that, but that happens with crazy homeless people.
And I
They
love
just
it.
Yell shit
Homeless
out.
people, I'm like, I'm going to marry her.
They make no sense at all, bro.
No, but what I'm saying to you is, have you reached a point of saturation where convos have started looping? Where
Yeah,
it feels
for
like
sure.
Truman
Oh,
Show
yeah.
and you're like,
Have you
it's-
listened to our
everything's
podcast?
done.
Yeah.
All we talk about is trans issues.
Yeah.
we talk about trans and sport
Now
and
today's
the toilet issue.
and today's transport.
And we've done aliens, and then we're like, what's going on with the bathrooms? They
Yeah.
can't play football. It's
Yeah.
the same thing on loop. COVID vaccine.
It does become a bit of a loop. I'm actually at the point where I've realised that and I've said this before, where we're contributing to division, and the probably the end goal of all people trying to distract is create division and arguments instead of focusing on the real issues.
Connecting.
Aliens.
And I really, really want to stop pushing against those sorts of things and just go, right, fuck it. Like, because that's what you're contributing to exactly what they want to do. But,
You're feeding
but at
into
the
it
same
now.
time, I'm not
You
going to let
need
the
a niche for
indoctrination
listeners.
of my daughter or
How many hours do you spend in wormholes on YouTube?
like,
Do you watch a lot?
nah. I just
initially it was 7 hours, but because it was a wormhole, I just came back and it was
Is the space
reverse time.
Yeah.
No, I
you
don't-
actually like saved 10 hours?
Yeah.
You went forward.
I don't get very much time to indulge in.
When do you reckon you look
Like,
at most of your
consuming.
conspiracies?
At
Alone?
night,
I reckon
scrolling
this is when I
TikTok.
guess. When you're feeling lonely and disconnected with the world and you need to break the monotony of life is when you're reaching to think that there might be a change.
So I think I did all that stuff when I was sheet metal.
Yeah, because you were hating your job,
Yeah,
right? And
bored.
you need aliens to come and burn your boss.
Yeah.
or help you with the
But,
sheet metal.
but do you reckon if you're like having a surf or you're really enjoying, like if you're at a house party and you're drinking and having the time of your life, are you in the toilets trying to do a wormhole where the aliens are coming?
No.
Do you know when you're
Yeah,
engaged
that's
with
right.
life and
Yeah.
feel really happy, or when you're disconnected, your friends haven't responded to your text,
Yeah.
you're in a darkened room,
Yeah.
your life didn't work out, is
Yeah.
that when you might need to be involved in that?
You need
That's
something
when you
more.
need that,
Yeah.
you know, the Neanderthals are coming.
Yeah. They're what Neanderthals.
The Neanderthals are coming and they're going to change my life and I'll get a wife in the
Yeah.
Neander galaxy.
Well, the Nando's.
It
The
does. It
Neanderthals
does
changes my
create
life.
there's something happening to.
That's what I'm
make it all
saying. What-
seem, it was true. This is the reason I'm so unhappy. This is the reason. Yeah,
That's
I
what
can
I'm
see
saying.
that.
Like,
yeah.
if you
someone's-
look at your behavior, when do you connect and when do people connect with that? Because it's interesting, right? When do you gamble? When do you drink? When do you lean heavily on a internet wormhole about Neandos? And then it's probably like when you're feeling disconnected and lonely and irrelevant
Nibiru,
in the
I
world.
think is the word you're looking for.
and this is why these
Yeah, mate, you're right though. You're
This
correct.
is why these guys are repairing a truck, the 1000th truck,
Yeah.
are suddenly like, fuck, maybe there's a rapist alien in the forest. I'm
funny.
so fucking bored of this Mexican guy talking. Make sure you put the carburetor in the right way.
It's very fucking interesting.
It's
but
very interesting to see
the
human
psychology of
beings
it.
and where they are in their life
Well, it's
and when
funny.
they connect. How often is it a guy that's like the CEO of a company is also jacking off to conspiracy theories in the toilet?
I saw a guy today. He faked his own death because he felt so disconnected. He filmed it for TikTok, and he faked his own death and got all of his friends there, and his family were in on it. And then he surprised them at his funeral. He's like, I'm not really...
Dude, that's so good.
I'm not really dead. I just fucking don't get invited to anything.
And then they go, no wonder you don't have friends. You're a fucking psycho.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and he's like, I want you to make sure that you make time for people, but not just at the funeral. You don't see them.
Yeah,
at the
why
funeral.
don't you guys text me more? And you're like, well, because of that, because you are mental.
It's a hell narcissistic move.
Dude,
but
it's so good.
It creates a valid point, but it also, why the fuck would you?
Dude,
why
you know
the
what the
fuck
best-
would you do that?
You know what would be the best is he faked his death and no one noticed. He's hiding in a
no one
cupboard.
comes.
And he's like trying to text people, hey, Wayne's missing. And people are like, look, I'm pretty busy at budget direct at the moment. I'll get onto it.
Fourth budget direct reference.
Imagine you fake your death and like 3 months later you have to come out of hiding and go, you guys are fucking assholes. No one even noticed. I hadn't gone to footy training for months. No one even asked where
It's
I
like,
was.
I think they did that on Friends where Ross said he was dead and nobody cared. Like no one came.
Fuck,
yeah,
dude.
they did that on Friends.
A lot of
Then-
people
then there
think
was
about that
There was
for
a
your
hot
funeral.
chick that came and then he had to tell her she wasn't dead.
and he
Are you
Yeah.
worried about your funeral?
Yeah, I'd
When
rather
the
do
people
a
come?
I'd rather do a funeral where I'm alive.
Funeral?
Yeah, where I'm alive.
What?
Dude, if you have
Yeah,
a
like
funeral,
have my
You feel
funeral.
like, I've got a year or so left.
Yeah.
Let's just get something done for
I
you.
feel
let's
if you
do
have
it while I'm alive.
true grasp of your ego, you don't need a funeral because you've accepted you're irrelevant.
Yeah, that's true.
And you don't fundamentally need the people to have sausage rolls and mourn you.
Yeah.
because you accepted that you were just a turtle shell.
Yeah.
To
That's true.
create AI.
That's ultimate ego death. Before death.
Yeah. To have ego death, to not even want a funeral.
Yeah.
You know, like just another dickhead in the pack. Who gives a fuck? What did I do, dude?
We
Who
did,
gives a fuck? Bury me in a fucking asbestos pit and move on.
We did a eulogy, but YOU, like a eulogy for my granddad, because I didn't want
that's nice.
him not to hear all the good shit that I want to say about him. So
Oh,
like,
bro, that's beautiful.
Yeah, so we all wrote, what granddad meant to us, and we just said
That's a lot for him when he's not aware he's dying.
He's like, what's happening?
And he goes, I'm 63. Why do they keep telling me? I just want to tell you you're a good dude.
Your family,
He's like, I have a terminal illness.
But, yeah, we
your
just wanted to
family's
make
good
sure.
like that, hey?
Yeah,
Do a
well-
lot of those sort of gratitude things. And
Yeah.
That's cool.
We wanted to make sure that
They do open mouth kissing as well. They all do open mouth kissing.
it's
I
weird
love
when
you
watch-
so much, Granddad. I'm like, you don't need
It's weird
to-
when Jamie comes in to do a pod and they open mouth kiss.
Yeah,
It's
you don't
weird,
have to kiss your granddad on the mouth.
It's like
You just helped me teach.
what's
you
his
taught me
name
how to
from
tie my
Brooklyn?
shoelaces.
From Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Boyle.
Yeah, it's like the Boyles.
Kissing cousins.
Do you know? Because
I love you.
I love you.
I get sentimental about it, but don't you think it's unspoken? Like you don't have to write a note.
No, I
it's
think-
like filling a jug. People are aware that you've got a good relationship. You don't have to like scratch it on a tree.
I disagree. I don't think you should assume what people feel and just go,
That's
oh,
actually
yeah,
good
I
advice.
know. Yeah, I'm like, don't be like, oh, yeah, I know. It's way better for somebody to say it. Like, I value your friendship. It's just, even if you know it, for them to verbalize it, it's much better.
How many times
yeah.
did you tell you? So your granddad's passed away now,
No, he's still alive.
and you just keep messaging him.
It was the
I
one
love
thing.
you, hey.
Job done.
Hey, granddad, knock knock. No, it's not death's door. You're not knocking on death's door. Granddad, just want to let you know. Obviously, you've probably got weeks left. That you're a good dude.
So speaking of family and comedy,
Yeah.
you actually we'll go on to Mark Norman and stuff in a minute because that was fucking sick. But
awesome.
I've never seen you shit the bed before, and you still did well. But when your dad was in the crowd,
Yeah, you bomb man.
no,
I did.
Nah, didn't I wasn't there.
he says he bombed. Like he didn't, do, but he went back. What was weird was watching, and then you messaged me backstage when you were backstage. You were like, I just did shit that was like 5 or 6 years old.
Yeah, I did like material from.
Really?
Yeah.
And your dad? Could you see your dad watching?
Nah, but I knew he was there, so I was held
which gig was this?
I ended up doing my Dave joke, which is about doing coke, but I told him before, I was like, I'm just going to tell a funny.
God.
Did you do that second half?
Yeah.
Dude, which gig? I want to
It was
ask other
Comedy
comics about this.
Lounge. It was I MC'd Lounge a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, and your dad was in there?
Rory was here.
And it just sort of melted down, and you were like,
Yeah, it was just, I wasn't comfortable.
oh, dude, but it happens, man. It happens to me all the time.
Yeah.
Well, with certain people
you just
in the
get in
crowd.
your head. You're not enjoying it, and then they'll. That's why I hate when you come off and they go, that went well, and you're like, fuck off. It was a fucking meltdown, dude.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You just phone it in, and you're like,
Yeah.
You only want the flow state.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's hard to get flow state.
Well,
You can't break that, dude, because once you get jinxed, it's like in probably for you, like an AFL grand final or waffle, whatever. No, but you know what? You drop a couple of balls, and then you're like, you can feel like, come on, Delby, lift, cunt.
Yeah.
And like, it makes it worse and worse. And suddenly you're like, fuck, dude, I can't even handball.
Yeah.
I'm missing handballs.
Yeah.
And then they're like, come on, you can't handball now. And then you're like, you can't even tie
getting
your
your own
shoelaces.
That was Edinburgh for me, man.
Oh, dude, and you spiral, and then suddenly people are like, dude, what position are you playing? And you're like, you can't even say where you
That's
are.
the alien boss.
Dude, that's crazy that you can melt the mind like that
Yeah.
because it's so counterintuitive to what you're trying to achieve.
Yeah.
It's like, it's so often anxiety fucks you because it doesn't add value, man, to make it worse. You're better off to just go, fuck dad.
Yeah.
I've told him that I love him.
Can we
He'll be
record
dead soon.
Can we record that advice and give it to him before he does it?
yes.
Dude, I
Take your own advice.
never feel comfortable on stage. I hate it.
Yeah.
I wish I
How
was
did you
thinking
feel-
about it now, and I was like, I see other people and they're progressed and they're comfortable out there. I'm panicky
So,
still.
well, how do you feel like? Because you're the go-to for like the headliners, the big dogs. You know, Gillis,
I hate it,
Gillis and and
Send them all.
Norman now. Like,
I'll do it. I'll take your spot.
Do you know my favorite thing is the green room hangs with them?
Yeah,
Just
so-
riffing with no pressure.
because I love the way you think about it, and you are that person who, and you've said to me many times, instead I'd rather become friends with them than take a selfie with them. And,
Oh, man.
and, like the selfie, once you take a selfie with them, you feel like you're breaking
Dude,
that.
and you
Like
can tell
we're no
they're
longer
different.
friends. Where I'm admiring you.
People are getting like Instagram photo, and then the other thing is like they'll do the room. And it's just a hang.
Yeah.
And then there's multiple messages. Thank you, a close mate of mine. And they're telling me, what's fucking going on?
Yeah.
Like, we just did a drop in,
Yeah.
97 texts. We're in video stream. You know what I mean? I'm like,
Yeah.
it's about whether you want to be a friend or use them for your own. And I would never go for the use. I didn't even take a photo with them.
Yeah.
Because why would you?
I know. Did you
I wanna
super?
hang out with the dude.
You
did you
superimpose.
superimpose
yeah,
that
why would I take a photo, man?
Yeah.
I'm hanging
Was
having
that a
drinks.
fake? That was fake.
That was definitely
Yeah,
fake.
of course,
Yeah.
dude.
I was like,
It's the ultimate move.
It's like it was. I don't know how you did it because you're shit at technology, but it was good enough to not look fake. But I was like,
That's
Dude,
this is fake. I could tell straight away.
I cracked the algorithm because I thought, you know, the best
Yeah.
is all the comics have demanded photos.
Yes.
You've hung out with them for 2 days and then you do a fake superimposed one. But
it.
everyone knows you hung out with
Yes.
them.
Yeah.
So you don't have to prove it.
Yes.
And then some of the mums at school are thinking, is this fucking psychopath superimposing himself with famous people? And it's quite funny and confusing. And then you realise you never have to pester the famous guy. You just superimpose your photo on some other fan's photo and go, great hanging with this dickhead. And then people are like, and you get what you want anyway.
Well, the ultimate for any social media is when someone else tags you, and then you,
But also,
like that way you get the ego serving thing of like, yeah, see, look, I was.
But dude,
and
I
then,
already got what I wanted.
Yeah.
Which was like hanging out with them for 2 nights,
What was it
going
like,
drinking
man?
with him till like 4 a.m. And like, I don't need to have Jeff from Padbury aware of that.
Oh,
I
and-
got the moment, dude. Do you know, I don't have to film me having sex with the prostitute in the boot.
And
for
they were
me to have
such a,
sex.
but they were such a cool crew. Like,
Dude, they were the best hang.
like hanging out with like Youngblood after, and May, like May was fucking
Dude, May ruled.
awesome, man.
I was
She's such a
taking
cool
her out,
person.
like around to gigs, and they were just like, do you know what you find? Those top comics are just cool to hang with.
Yeah.
Like they have no ego and they're all in check and they've all struggled. Do you know what I mean? So he's aware, like he used to be a janitor and he's aware of the suffering of where you're at and he's sort of respectful of it.
Yeah.
Whereas there's some other Australian comic, and also he works hard. He finishes his set, goes and does new. He's riffing in the green room, then you see it live on stage. His heart's in the right thing, and then he doesn't have any ego. Like he's not like a famous guy.
Yeah.
He's like, let's get drinks, dude. We'll go somewhere we don't get pestered.
Yeah.
Do you know he's chill? But then you've got these mid-rangers over East
Yeah.
acting how you imagine he would have acted. And then he's more like, nah, man, it's good, eh? Do you know what I mean? He chats to you like a dude.
It's so good, man. And
You
so
love it,
It's
man.
so cool to see, and like, yeah, and
No
what
ego,
we were
man.
talking about with May, like her being such a fucking legend of a person.
Yeah.
What would you expect of one of the biggest fucking comedians in the
yeah.
world who could probably have a lot of girls that he wants? And of course, she's going to be a
She
fucking
is such a good
absolute
person.
legend.
They're both wicked.
Yeah.
And you know what the thing is? So funny in person. In person, funny, dude. Good riffs.
Yeah.
Tagging shit up,
Yeah.
playing around.
What was
and you're
the
like, it was
Qantas
a breath,
riff that he
breath
did on
of, breath
stage?
of. Oh, I was just saying that he thought the word quokka was
yeah,
the
slur
word
for
for
Aboriginal.
Aboriginals.
Yeah.
And he goes,
Hell
oh,
funny.
you get to go to the island, you feed them. But he riffed
Yeah.
that in the green room.
That's
Yeah.
hell funny.
With that, because we were trying to riff, like I said, oh, they're like Insta models. Do you know they're posing it?
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, what the fuck's that tag?
But then he goes, we're still shooting ours.
When he did the quokka thing, I was like, ugh, bit of a reach, dude, pretending they're Aboriginal. I'm like, no one's ever thought that. I'm like, I don't know if that's going to, it's not really.
it was hell
I'm
funny.
like, you're reaching, bro. But then you see it go viral online and
Yeah.
you've got your Dark Ages bit and you're like, maybe sit back a little bit, try to learn off better people. In my head, I was like scratching in
must
the
have been-
fucking bottom of the cage with that shit.
It sounds like it was good, but like different to the gala when it was just me and you, and all the over East acts were just like by
Clicking,
themselves.
man.
Except for Josh Pugh, he was like on his own. That's why I had to chat to him. He's fucking funny, man.
Oh,
That
dude,
cunt.
they were all ruled, man.
But then,
But
and
you know
then-
what the thing
then
is
the
that-
Rechabite, man, where you got the one person just absolutely ruining it.
Dude, you know what the other thing is? Man,
Sucks,
but they're
I was
so...
trying to talk to Dave Thornton and just kept getting interrupted, man. Like we're actually having a good chat about footy,
Yeah.
and then just fucking
How the Eagles
it's just
suck.
an era.
Dude, I had a similar experience
I
with
left
someone
with-
sort of encroaching in,
Yeah.
sort of hanging out the front and a paired. But you know what? When I was in the US, you can't interact with people like that without these fucking little cocksuckers that are like social creepers wrecking it all. If you're at the Comedy Store and Theo Vaughan's there, there's some
yeah.
But we're actually really lucky in Perth
Yeah.
because you can end up in a green room just like hanging with the dude
Yeah.
and like one-on-one and just like people.
Yeah.
And you're like, because you're not actually doing it to get anything. Because even,
It's just good to hang out and talk shit, man.
do you know what the saddest
But
part is, man?
it sucks when you got these fucking cretins that need validation or like
Sucking at
they're
the
just
power
not,
tape.
or they're not even like you wouldn't hang out with them like in real life. Like sometimes you meet a comic where you're like, fuck yeah, I'd fucking have
Yeah,
a
you're
beer with
Get
this
along with
cunt.
that person,
But
yeah.
then you've got the other people that you got nothing in common with trying to force themselves. Like it's just like fuck
and the
off,
other
read the
thing-
social cues, man.
You literally don't want it because, like, Norman was saying, "Oh, mate, we'll take you on more tour." I'm like, "Don't worry, man. My life's over. I'm trapped here." And because I've learned, like, it's just for the hang.
Yeah.
But it's equivalent to like you're a stripper at the strip bar.
Yeah.
And that lawyer comes in, drunk on the bucks. I'm going to save you. I'm going to get you out. Then the next day you ring and they're like, "I'm back with my wife. Get
Yeah.
the fuck away." But you get that moment. But they all give you that moment, going like, "Come to New York. You can live with me."
Yeah.
But like 2 weeks later, you'll be like, "Dude, I've got flights to New York."
Yeah.
And you'll be like, because my favorite was there's a guy opening for Doug Stanhope.
Yeah.
He's opened for him 3 times. He's got stories of going to his ranch and hanging out. And he'd always tell me, "Oh, we're good friends." They recently did a podcast. It was in the room.
Yeah.
And I think he called him like Derek Smart or something. He didn't even know his name. He goes, "What do you think about this, Derek?" And he was like, "My name's Ben." And it was like, he had been telling me how he went and did fucking mushrooms in the desert, how
my
they're best friends.
God.
And he goes, "Derek, you're never going to take it." It's so funny, dude. It's so humiliating because you've been in there going like, "Yeah, Stanhope and I are jacking each other off in the green room." And he thinks he's
But it's-
Ben O'Rourke.
It seems this period has motivated you. I can see it.
Oh,
Well,
man,
you've done Tim Dillon, Shane Gillis, Jim
No,
Jeffries.
I didn't do Tim Dillon.
You didn't do Tim?
Then I did Shane Todd, an
But
Irish comic.
did you do Tim Dillon's podcast?
Nah, man, I have no contact
No,
with
Gillis.
Dylan.
Okay, just Gillis as well.
I had Gillis, Jeffries, and Norman. But you know my biggest problem?
awesome.
Like a comic sent it to me in the morning.
you have
Gillis,
Theo Von
Jim
as well?
Jeffries, and
Nah,
No.
but a comic sent me it on the morning because it's a stressful gig, right? And I had done new, but first thing on Sunday, it was someone going on Reddit that they had sifted out, going like, I'm sick of this. Why is this Andrew Wolfe the go-to? His fucking coke-fueled rant. He hasn't written a new joke.
I haven't done any coke.
And I'm like, hot tip, dickhead. Like, maybe it is annoying for you, but I don't give a fuck about the audience. I just want Norman to not bomb in front of Norman.
Yes.
I'm like, hey, sorry, you're going to have to... And it was 50% new,
Yeah.
but they're getting angry about it. I'm like, hot
But
tip.
listen, cunt, it's not
hot
they're getting
tip.
angry, it's just one person.
I'm not bombing at the Regal Theatre in front of Norman.
Yes.
I'm going to just do shit because it's stressful. And I'm like, you're more than welcome to come up, you little fucking nerd, and see how hard it is to open for the best comic in the world. Sorry, I haven't written that much. And look, the reason I get angry about it, it is true. I should have written you by now. But it's also... Norman's doing 5 gigs a night.
Yeah.
I do 3 a week.
Yeah.
And then a lot of them are paid gigs.
Yeah.
You don't, the open mic scene's
you
not
have
that
to do.
strong.
Yeah.
And I'm like, when people have paid $52 for a ticket at Comedy Lounge and I'm in there going like, I reckon, what if pedophiles dressed up like aliens?
That's a pretty good bit. I think it's a pretty good
And
bit.
then
it's got legs.
no one would believe the kid going, E.T. fucking rimmed your ass.
E.T.
fuck
boned
off."
home.
Dude, imagine... You wouldn't be able to do it if you dressed up as an alien.
I think you would.
If you lent in and you're a very
I'll tell you what your
talented
problem is right
comedian.
now, bro. And I've had when Mo went and watched you.
Oh, that show sucked. I finished at 34
Is
minutes.
this,
I'll
is this
tell
what
you
you're
why.
about to say? Yeah.
It's
Mo didn't
because
laugh.
no, it's because when you do a new bit,
I didn't laugh. I gave her a free ticket. She didn't even say thank you.
when you
She
do
left. I gave someone 6 tickets and he was giving me the whole night. Getting food. See you soon. Got friends
she
coming.
saw the whole show.
No, but I had a guy that gave 6 tickets and he's like, getting food. See you soon. Excited. And then after the show, no message. And you know when you're getting the timeline? I'm like, where's thanks for that.
Yeah.
It was a good show. He was like, we got the fuck out of there. You're a nut job. Yeah, what did Mo say?
Well, it's what I have
With a
always
free
said.
ticket. Yeah, whatever. Go ahead.
That's what I've always said with you is when you do a
Put my
joke,
sunnies back on because I'm crying.
and I've said it to you 100 times, when you do a joke and if people pause and there's not an eruption of fucking standing ovation, you shit the bed, you panic, and then you tell them, oh, you hate this.
Yeah.
No, that's not what they're thinking.
but then-
That's you self-imploding. And even if you're doing you, oh, you hate this. We don't hate it, bro. Don't tell the audience how they're feeling.
But
Just soak it up, relax, take a breath.
it's the
and
different
just-
type of comedy, man.
But I like it when you do
Because
that.
my idea of comedy is like, there's the type where the guy, look how smart I am, and he says it and he goes, and I realized at that point, maybe if I'd worked a little harder, and then walks off like Jerry.
Yeah.
I'm trying to create chaos.
Yes.
You know, when you're in class, there's a relief teacher, and you get more and more animal, and you go like, she's fucking it, and you're throwing shit at her.
Yeah.
Do you know? And they go like, keep quiet, class, and you're like, "Brrr." And do you know, I want the momentum.
Yeah.
And when I'm getting like blocked by them, and they're like, chill out, slow up. I'm
But
like,
that's in
I
your
want to
own-
create the fucking chaos where we're going.
Yeah.
Eventually, you're like the relief teacher. Someone's pulled his pants down. We tied him to a chair. We're spitting in his face.
Yeah, but you can't do that
We've
for
lit
an
a
hour.
fire on his pubics.
Yeah, you can't,
can't
do that
do it for an hour.
Not for
But
an hour.
that's
And-
the vibe for me, like that stand-up is.
Yeah.
I don't like the one where you're going, you ever notice when you get in the library, who's stamping the other books?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
One of your most effective one is like when they go, well, they've brought you back. You can't be like you pause and that adds to the effect.
but I'm trying to get the chaos thing, and then I get frustrated with the crowd if they won't just.
But
I
then
basically, it's equivalent to having a Bucks party. They all arrive and go, sorry, man, not drinking. I'm having my wife might leave me. I'm going to have a quiet one. I'm like, you better fucking snort some ketamine off the back bus right now, or you're not coming to the wedding, you puss.
But what
Don't
I'm
you
saying
think?
is you turn on yourself and it affects your own psyche.
I know.
So if
yeah.
you can just embrace that and be like, right, this is a pause, and if you can embrace it and not fucking become your own worst enemy, then
Dude, I did a gig.
happy days.
Ish, because I think
It's funny watching
if
you
it-
break
if-
down, but if you
Oh, no,
continually do
100%.
it,
I need more
yeah.
composure, man. But I did a gig at Oasis, and it was 10 guys from Rockingham.
Yeah.
And they'd fucked up with the tickets. So it was like, they gave like an 80% discount, but then they didn't realize 10 tickets, you'd get a further 20. So they were virtually free.
Yeah.
I came out, these guys, every joke I was doing were like, yeah, like I kicked a goal.
That's awesome.
And then suddenly I'm in there going like, stepdad's gonna molest you. And I was doing some crazy shit of like, I did my sponsor child bit, they're clapping. I'm doing like, what if Steve's a paedophile? Shit that's made people cry before. Yeah. But they were pushing me on, and then I was like, dude, you're gonna get me going harder if you're willing to egg me on. Yeah. I will end up running with my dick out through the mall, Murray Street Mall.
Nothing wrong with that.
But if you're going like, kill it down. Do you know, I don't like crowds that are like, let's have it sensible.
But
we're all exactly like that guy that gave feedback.
But when
don't talk so much.
Yeah, but
don't worry about him.
We're on
That's
a
one
podcast.
person. But the flip side of that is
fuck
when you come off though, you get upset and pissed off.
Yeah.
And if insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result.
Wow.
So if you were to just temper your own expectation on that little part, I know fuck all. You're way better at comedy
I know what you're
than
saying.
me.
The advice is good, but what I'm saying is I don't enjoy unless it's chaos.
Yeah.
I don't really want the sensible wordplay.
Yes.
Where it's like, oh, haha. Do you know, I just
Yeah,
don't
but your
like that
jokes
atmosphere.
aren't
Yeah,
like
you
that.
don't
Your
want to
jokes
It's
set
are
like going
smart
to
anyway.
a nerdy party and you're like, I just would go on. I don't want to be at a party where we're going like, who wants to play charades?
Yeah.
But I
And
don't
go
like
hey
watching
Jeff,
when-
you've had too many wines. I want someone to go like, what the fuck? A guy just cut his dick off near the bin.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But I like watching you, and I get annoyed when you tell me that I'm not laughing, or as an
No,
audience
I
member.
like that. I like that.
But I'm laughing, I'm pissing at, and you're like, "Oh, you don't like it?"
Nah,
I'm like,
to
"Yes,
be
I do."
honest-
Or you'll bail something that's being hell funny.
Yeah, yeah.
And because there's like 10 Karens, you'll go, "Oh, you don't like this." But then
No,
there's
look,
like
it is
80
getting
other
it
people.
is getting tiresome. But yeah, it is scary, dude, because you get those openings and you will start losing them unless you're like creating.
Yeah, well, because I think when you do those breakdowns, like I love it when you break down on stage to a point. If you abandon the topic though and leave, then I'm like, oh no, he's actually got it in his head. But like, I love it when you
when you leave it and you don't keep going.
Yeah, but when you keep going in it and you're like, you hate this. I like it a little bit because it creates a bit more of a connection with the crowd.
More
like
tension,
it's more
but
reality.
you know why that review hurt me so much? 'Cause
It's
it was
not a
true.
review. It's a random cunt in the crowd.
Yeah, but
bro.
you know what hit me? And the comic had found it and sent it to me before I even woke up, so I couldn't enjoy my day. They made sure, like, they woke up at 5 a.m. and sent it to me at 5:30. So they knew, like, he will still have 3 hours sleep and then he'll wake up to a random guy that says he's a turd so that he can never experience any joy or satisfaction in his life because I'm angry. But anyway, why it hurt is because it's true. Because when I went to the gig, I was like, oh, my fucking Lord, dude.
Yeah.
It's just a visual, you're aware that Norman's there doing Aboriginals or Quokka jokes in the moment. And I'm like, but you end up getting lazy in Perth
Well, my
because
cousin
you're
went
not
there
getting
and he
pushed.
said it was
dude.
awesome.
You're not getting pushed, dude.
It sounds like though you've turned this fucking corner to
Now
you
I'm
seem
driven,
motivated and driven, and I'm fucking excited. Like,
Now we got a new studio we can write at, and you got
Mate,
less
we're loving
financial
it.
pressure.
I do like
how do you feel about all that as well?
Yeah, man.
End of an era.
The main reason I would write is spite and being angry. Do you know what I mean? Because back in Sydney,
that healthy reason.
I would he's got numbers with sounds, and I will fucking make every syllable funny.
Yeah,
you know, you'd be in
yeah.
a van scratching it
Yeah.
on your own skin,
Yeah.
going like fucking blackbird, you know, whatever the punchline is. It's actually scratched with your nails into your arm to make sure it's better. Dude, I don't feel much leaving the office. What do you care about this shithole?
No, I think it's cool, man. I'm
I like coming when you're
excited.
here and we end up having a chat. I'm like, let's catch up properly and have a beer. And every time I message, you're like, nah, I got kids, you ain't gonna work.
They only have
Only
kids
time I
half
can
the
catch
time,
up with you
mate.
off the pod is when you're here stressing out.
The worst is like Luke. People will message and they go, "I got to talk to the kids.
Yeah.
I got to ring you. I want to chat." And you're like, "Got the kids." And they're like, "Well, where? Like, why can't you answer?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Nah, man, with the kids." And it's just basically you're in a dark place. You can't be fucking answering.
Yeah.
And they're like, "That's weird. At 2 a.m. What are you doing with the kids?" I'm like, "Yeah, the kids.
We're at Budget Direct.
We're at Budget Direct with the kids." But
What are you doing tonight?
no, man. But this new office is going to be better, man.
Oh,
This
it's going to
place
be.
has been annoying.
It's going to be.
It's wicked.
It's great. Like the memories we made here are fucking incredible though. Like
The shows we did were sick.
yeah.
Yeah.
The shows, the episodes, like the whole development of
I
this
haven't even
podcast
checked
is
the new
probably due to
office.
this room, man.
But I'm stoked that I'm not on the lease anymore. Because now you can catch me if I can.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, you still owe money? And I'll be like, sorry, man, with my kids at the moment. I'll get onto it.
I'm the guarantor.
Dude, are you guarantee? It's a different vibe, man, because I'm chill. But,
Yeah, but that's
when
all
you've
right. I
got
know-
people having a party that you've got to have a certain temperament
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
not get antsy about it.
Yeah, but
Where you're
it's
like, fuck it, I'll just write it off in my head.
We know
which
what
is what I
the-
learned to do when I was young.
We know what the cost is over 2 years, and we know what it's going to be.
Yeah.
So like, there's no freak out or it's like I've put that aside.
Yeah.
And it's, but in my head, it's already paid.
Well, that's
Yes.
the vibe,
You
and
know,
that's
like
the
it's
same.
done.
If you're going to have people drinking there, you have to have written off your deposit mentally.
Yeah, well, we won't
so
because
you
we've
can
got
do whatever
Roseman
you want
across.
there.
We've got
Got a
Roseman
Roseman.
across the road.
Well,
So
we'll get some people up there.
But it's a good spot, and like there's so much potential. But it's also just exciting because it's like I don't know, it's like a next step.
It's a better location, man. And
Sick
then also there
location.
people, you get a bit annoyed, like it's too noisy. And then some of that, it's good to have, like I was saying, you get bored of life. I'm sick of the rug guy. I don't want to see him anymore.
Yeah.
You know, the angry rug guy
Yeah.
that never smiles. And
Yeah.
like, he can just be out of my
for people
scene
listening,
now.
the rug person is a store downstairs from us. not just a random rug guy.
Dude, there's an angry random rug guy. I told you, like, he found all these coffee cups and then fucking hung them on my door early
so
on.
funny.
Yeah.
And then I grabbed it and fucking taped it to his. But they weren't my cups, dude. They weren't my cups. And then we stopped talking.
I would be angry if I had a rug store too. They're always fucking closing down, man. Business must be horrible at a rug
The guy's
store.
trapped in there. What I've heard is it's like Aladdin's cave. He's bought so many rugs, and that's a super.
Yeah.
And he's just got to sell those rugs slowly to get money.
The
Do you know what I mean?
The
Yeah.
non-magic
He's
carpet.
got hundreds of rugs, and he's angry, and he's just an annoying. Do
Yeah.
you know those people where you get the vibe? And I can't believe it hasn't kicked off
Yeah.
because I've been so rude to him, man. And I look at him. You know, like when you get shit on the bottom of your shoe,
Yeah.
and you look. That every time I walk past him, I give him that.
Well, there's one
energy.
thing I know about rug guys is they don't like being walked all over.
Oh.
Classic.
Clip that up, baby. No, but it'd
You
be
know what
nice.
makes a riff worse is when he goes, clip it up.
Clip that up, baby. Yeah, there you go. You got to slow it up and deliver the goods. But you know what's funny? It's just breaking because I get bored, dude. You obviously get bored and go down conspiracy wormholes.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah.
I get bored. I just want different scenery and a new character. Now we'll have a new
Or
rug
try new
guy.
material first, cunt.
We'll have a new rug guy at Rosemount, and there's an adjacent business, but you shouldn't really give too much detail about the office.
Yeah,
we
we'll
won't
keep
say
it a little bit
exactly,
low
mate.
key.
But yeah, it's pretty exciting, and I think and our first sponsor,
First
proper
major sponsor.
major
Huge,
sponsor,
dude.
which we will announce maybe when we get the signage done.
Well,
and
let
stuff
me
like
announce it. I always blow the news.
That was so
I'm like,
good.
here they are. It's on this.
And it's actually going to be good for our listeners. Like,
Yeah,
the product that
Oh,
it
yeah.
provides is almost like perfect for our
Yeah,
listener
you'll
base.
benefit from it.
Yeah, it'll be
So-
good. It'll be mutually beneficial.
it's just
Yeah,
such a
it's-
things are happening. This is that thing.
Symbiosis.
This is one of those things where like we've lent into something that's scary. And the universe has come back to us within 2 days of signing the lease. We got a sponsor,
Dude, well,
paying
that's
sponsor.
a game changer, man. And that's a lot, dude.
I think it's. I honestly like fucking call me woo woo and conspiracy. I really think when you're doing the right thing and you're leaning into what you fucking
Whatever,
truly
woo
love,
woo.
and woo woo.
Go.
I truly believe it comes back to you in positive ways and manifests.
Dude, 100%. I was saying it to my dad today. I'm like, before I met my ex, I just followed my gut, and
Yeah.
I was like, lucky Eddie, just
then you
intuitive.
followed your nut.
And then I followed the nut. Clip that up, baby. No, clip that up. No, but I'll tell you.
It's good because it means Wolfie was listening.
No, but I was saying, I followed my gut, and like I've spoken about it on the pod. I knew if I came to Perth, I would lose everything, it would fall apart. And they're going, "You're being crazy." And I was like, if I stay there, it's going to work. But you can intuitively vibe or stuff.
Yeah.
And then when I got back to Perth, I'm getting too much input from other people going, "You're being crazy." It even happened on Friday. My ex had left the kid's bag at school with all his sports equipment. I'm like, "Oh, I'll go grab it." It was like 11 on a Friday. He had the game, or on a Saturday. He had the game the next day. I go, "I'll go grab it." And everyone was like, "You're crazy." They would have put it away. I'm like, "No, I'll be there. I can feel it." And they're going, "You're a fucking nut job."
Yeah.
So I drove to the school, jumped the fence, broke in, and it was hanging, the only bag
Yeah.
was hanging there. But I was like, no, my gut tells me it's there.
Yeah.
But I used to follow that. But now I had all these people, someone would have put it in the library. It's not going to work. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. It's there. I can tell.
What's your gut say about where you're going next?
Yeah,
and
because
your
follow
comedy?
that for sure,
Dude,
bro.
my gut tells me that I have to leave Perth.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's always been like that.
But where?
But you've opened. Like
I've got to get the fuck out of here. I can't turn my life around here.
But you've been doing that slowly as well.
But I find it hard because it's like a lot of the other comics won't leave. I would go live behind a bin in New York right now.
Yeah.
But I've got the kids' commitment. But I just want to go there, man. And that's what, like, Norman was like, you got to come to New York. You love it there.
Well, do you want to go? We'll go in July.
You know what's hard is, like, you can go there for a bit.
Yeah.
It's not long enough, dude.
Yeah.
You have to go enough so that you're like, you see Cheeto 8 times and he's like, hey, man, what are you up? Hey, I saw you a month ago. When you just chop in and out, you're a tourist on the scene. Do you know, you even do it over East. You jump in, but you're not
eventually,
really part
if
of
you're
the
doing
scene,
it
dude.
consistently, like I think that almost every comic around Australia would know you by now.
Maybe.
If you're doing it consistently.
You wouldn't, in person, you wouldn't know. A lot of them walk past and pretend. But I get a lot of bad branding behind the scenes.
Well, that's because you get fucking hammered.
But I was saying even over East.
I don't think it's bad.
Yeah. Even in the US, someone like I said, I had a booking and someone tried to fucking knife me.
Why?
Saying, oh, that guy's crazy. I wouldn't book him.
Nah, it's
He
fucking
drinks.
so stupid,
So some
man.
cunt from like over East tried to.
Why would that do?
They got off. They asked, "What do you think of this guy?" And they'd said, "Nah, mate, nah."
That's so dumb because you're one of the nicest blokes around. And
Well, dude, maybe I'm a blackout drunk, but I've never really done much.
Yeah.
no, just get loose. You just have fun. You make shit more interesting.
I'm trying to have fun, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
But you're just a horrible wingman.
dude. I'm a great wingman.
Who for?
For me. No, man, you got a bad read, and it's also, but it is like what happened in the green room. It's alcohol, dude. It brings out the worst.
All the
Because
best.
you can be a comic and you think you're doing well, and then you're like interrupting famous comics and saying some crazy shit. And what I'm saying is, we've all been there. I've done that. And you do it, and then when you think back and go, oh, that was a good night, and you realize where all the pros didn't really say goodbye to you, and it's because you're yelling, I'll get you back on the radio, you useless guy. Do you know what I mean? And you think you're being funny, and you don't know them well enough,
Yeah.
and you're yelling some cooked shit that would be good with a close friend, because they don't know you, they think you're an upstart and being arrogant. And
Yeah, that would make me want to fucking like throw hooks.
yeah, because I yelled at it. I think I yelled at Lawrence Mooney. I said, "No wonder you got fucking kicked." But I was just drunk, fucking around.
The thing-
but you don't really, you know what I mean? You wouldn't
You need to
do
build
that.
a
You wouldn't
relationship
do that
first.
sober.
Yeah.
But when you're drunk, you think it's real funny to be a prick.
Yeah.
I've started to think there's no benefit to drinking at all. No
I
fun.
agree,
not
dude.
even fun.
I don't know. The Raunchy Awards is pretty cool.
No,
Dude, tell
I
us
don't
about
even.
the raunchy.
I just don't even think that's still good. Like, I'd rather, if I was going to go to that, I'd rather smoke a joint or mushrooms or something. The alcohol,
I may or may not have.
yeah, but you know, like,
I agree, man, because I've been trying to, like, it's intertwined with my comedy,
yeah,
but beyond that, I hate it.
Yeah,
I
I
want
think
out,
you-
dude. And I was
when
thinking
you're
about it, if
sober,
I
when
could
you
just
perform-
fucking end drinking.
When you perform sober, you're hell better than when you're drunk.
Dude, and but that's what I'm
everything's
saying,
better
and I
though for
can't.
everyone. Like, it's just always, yeah.
But it's such a boring night, man.
Yeah,
It's
that's
all-
the thing.
Yeah.
It's like Clockwork Orange. You got to watch the same acts.
Yeah.
You got to
Yeah.
the same chat, and the green rooms aren't as fun as the people listening would think they
That's
are.
why I
there are a
brought
lot of people on their phones,
Yeah.
and they've all got
Yeah.
autism or fucking on the spectrum.
I could have
Like,
done
it's not fun.
for something like Up and Joke. I could have done that sober. I could have just.
Do you
gone- 'cause
reckon
it
you
was
could
an
have run
enjoy-
in front of 1,500 people with your dick out
Well, I didn't.
sober?
I didn't do that, but yes, I do. I think if it's part of a performance and
Because
interesting
you realise if
and
you're not
fun,
drunk, it's a sex crime.
But if it's like Gong and you're going there and you're like, I have to watch these 20 guys I've seen do that fight.
do you know what happened to me, man?
I would be like, I need to have a beer or something, you know. Like, yeah.
I quit for a period.
just leave.
And the comedy improved, but I'll tell you.
As in comedy in Perth or your comedy?
My comedy improved, but then it would be like Thursday night, Frio gig, and I'd be messaging going, hey man, I think I can't be fucked. I'll see you next week. But I was skipping it. The main reason I was going there is to have 3 pints and yell at someone in the green room.
Yeah.
That was my favourite bit.
Yeah.
And then once the alcohol was out, I'm like, It's not that fun.
No.
Yeah.
It was the booze that was making a party.
So the alcohol's making things that you not enjoy.
Yeah, dude, it's just
already,
making it
like-
more of an event.
So yeah, maybe it's one of those things where, like you just said, like do my spot and then fuck off and leave, so you don't
Yeah.
have to drink.
That's what I do. I get so bored, bro. Like,
You get
but
bored
if
of
you're
these things.
there, if we're in the green room,
We have fun.
It's good.
Yeah.
Then we
But do you
start
feel like
mocking
you then need to
people.
have
Yeah.
a drink if
No,
Wolfie's
no,
there?
no.
You
No,
could
yeah,
just-
We
I
don't
know-
get drinks together. We have fun, and we always go the same route. We'll mock
Yeah.
someone, do some running.
Or
jokes.
I'd rather on like that Saturday night recently where you at the lounge, I'd rather have just gone and watched your show, maybe had a pint, fucking and watched, and then stayed sober and gone and filmed content all that night.
Dude.
That would have been far more enjoyable than me having a mediocre night where I still had fun, had a few drinks, and woke up a little bit
Holy
rusty the
shit,
next
dude.
day. I'd much rather create.
me
You've
too.
solved
fun.
it all for me because when Mark Norman was there,
Yeah.
they only had wine and shit
Yeah.
in the green room. So I bought 2 beers. That's all I had until we went out drinking at the bar. I was just having lots of Red Bulls, but I was saying we at about 12 we went to the bar and then had another 2. And it was actually like the perfect account of me because they had heard stories. We
Yeah.
heard you fucking, wow, we were not sure what the fuck's going to go
That's
on.
pretty cool though. That a world famous comic has heard that you're wild.
They said, we've been warned about you.
But
we're
Mark
we're a bit
Norman's
worried.
stories are crazier.
No, but yeah, he had
He's
the same.
a-
I realized like I was actually saved because maybe it was why it went
temperate.
better.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I would have potentially had 38 beers.
Yeah.
Like I still had at least enough to not drive home.
Yeah.
Did you hear I finally got my license is pinged?
Oh,
I do
no.
this joke that I'm like, I've got I'm sped in the way and DUI on the back. It sucks. It's a shit
I think
joke.
it's hell funny.
But it's
Go to a
it's
victory
lame,
lap because
it's
you get
lame.
home safe.
It's lame. It's lame when you see someone in the crowd that
seen
heard
you
it
say
the
it the
night
other
before,
night.
and they're like, "Oh, dude, he literally lies," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's comedy."
Yeah.
But after my show that went poor,
Yeah.
I then fucking left, and I was driving into Northbridge and
Allegedly.
with Ronnie, and then it was we saw a booze bust.
Yeah.
So I did the U-turn on a one-way road to drive off, and I went up a side street. Boo, 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 and then they go like license and rego, blue. I blew under, dude. I fucking blew under. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, but then I got pinged for driving, evading, and going down one way. And lost 3 points for that.
But you
So
would-
now I'm over.
Have you
Because
got
I rack up points all over the place.
So do I on a Saturday night.
Dude, I'm just like, I can't really follow rules.
When's your next?
I love speeding. I love clipping people. I like to reverse.
Oh, we got to hit up the aliens for some easier transport.
Dude, I find DUI, like whatever, I don't get wasted. But I get more annoyed by censored. You know the guys I was saying, like, the people that reverse into a parking space?
Yeah.
That is more annoying to me than a DUI. Yeah. Do you know those guys that do that?
Yeah,
They've got to reverse one way, either in or out, but they found a way to do it on your fucking time.
Yeah.
I get angry, dude, and I'm probably going to attack one day. Do you know when they come up?
Yeah.
Because they're not annoying the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
Because they have to reverse either way, but this way they find a way to waste 10 seconds of your life.
Yeah.
And,
I
and
thought
they,
you
they
hated your
mock me
life
as
anyway.
a DUI.
Yeah.
Whatever, 5 a.m., you clip a grandma, whatever.
Did you,
This prick is making me late
Yeah.
for my Dexy script.
How long have you lost it for?
Nah, dude, the best, I can probably do good behaviour bond.
Nice. Well, fuck, fingers crossed.
The good behaviour's hard though, because in Perth, dude, every second hedge there's a fucking cop under there.
Yeah.
And obviously the roads
use
for
Waze, use Waze, bro, because it tells you where all the cameras are. So just put it on, get in the habit.
Even on Marmion, man, the speed changes.
Yeah.
So if you got ADHD, if you get distracted for 1 second, you don't know if it's 60, 70, 80 for no reason. It's one straight road.
Maybe you should be using Ubers.
Dude, I had a German mate and he's like, what's going on with the roads here? Like, it just changes 10Ks randomly all over the
Yeah,
place.
it makes
And there's
no
always
sense.
like 50 fucking police officers lying in the bush trying
Revenue
to
raising.
raid you.
It's just revenue
it
raising.
is. Use Waze though, and get in the habit. Just put it, either turn it on or put in where you're going, and it tells you where all the speed traps
Yeah,
are.
right.
Tells
Dude,
where
you know what you do?
congestion,
You know
it tells
another
how to
move?
avoid
I
road
got done the
closures.
other day as well in a school zone.
For
Picking up Scotty. Picking up
PDX files?
picking up Scotty, driving
Being
past
too close.
47, 48
You know
maybe.
what?
But like fucking really annoying. I know you need to be safe in school zones, but I was going 47, maybe 48, probably.
Dude, why don't people just drive
Fuck
at
off,
speed
cunts.
and hurl it? I want to get fucking bricks in my driver's seat,
Yeah.
drive at speed and hurl them at the cameras. Why aren't people doing it?
Yeah.
If we took out enough cameras and they're like, fuck's sake, another $500,000 camera, if guys could just get on board, anyone listening, get a brick and fucking throw it into
The worst.
Hardjars does not endorse.
Dude, they've only got 20. Imagine if you took them out every week.
Yeah.
And I go for long drives and just fucking wreck these things with bricks. Eventually, they wouldn't get it funding.
Well,
they're
you shouldn't have said that on a pod because now they're going to know where to look.
Well, you know what the worst is? Now this fucking guy on Reddit's going to start doing it and I'm getting done for it.
What pisses me off so much about the speed traps is and the fines is on the double demerits on long weekends
Makes
and
no
shit.
sense.
There's no reasoning. It's not a safety mechanism. You're not drinking more just because it's a fucking long weekend.
Dude,
you're not
and also-
speeding more because you're not likely to fucking have an
That's the thing.
It's not in anyone's. It's just to fucking get more money,
Dude, and that's the thing where I got
me off.
pinged because I had 8 of the points were long weekends going to Mandurah.
Yeah.
And on that longer road, it drops from 110 to 90. And I fucked it up both times.
Yeah.
And I was actually going slow because I learnt my lesson from my last good behaviour.
Yeah.
And I was going 10, but then you're 11 over.
Yeah.
That's 2 points becomes 4. That's 8 fucking points.
There's and that's
Ways.
the thing on
Use
the
ways.
on the
no,
way
use bricks.
on the on the way to
fucking
Albany.
and try hit the officer.
on the way to Albany, I was driving through and it goes, you go into country towns all the time. So if you don't fucking slow down quick enough, you go from 110 to potentially 60.
You know what
and
annoys
if you're
me?
slowing down and I got done.
It feels way slower.
I went from 110 going into Albany into I think it was 60 zone. And I'd gotten down to about 70, 75. And I was still
fine,
slowing
dude.
down. I got flashed. What is it, 10 to 20 over the
Yeah,
limit, which
and
is
then
what
double.
like what, and
That's
then
2
double.
points, 4. You're up at 4.
Fucking did my
Yeah,
does.
Do you know what annoys me as
Piss
well?
me
Is
off.
they have that
It's
safety
infuriating.
ad and they go, we're doing it for you. Being on
Fuck
your
off,
mobile
cunts. Yeah.
and there's someone at the lights just checking their maps or something.
Yeah.
They're totally stationary, 8 cars deep, and they go, this is for you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, time is money now, fuckheads. Everyone's digitally linked.
Yeah.
I should be allowed to check my fucking emails at the lights when I've got 19 stops to get to school and I want to fucking get some work done.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fair enough, if I'm going on the freeway at 300 Ks, I'm happy for the hoon. Do you know the guy that's on he's watching a fucking YouTube clip at 300 Ks on Mitchell? Put that guy in jail. But getting pinged when you're 5 over or you're at the lights, adjusting your maps, and they go, woo, license and registration. I'm like, these are annoying. And I looked up the research, and I think almost everyone gets fined twice a year. Do you know, you think it's just you that you're unlucky?
Yeah.
And for menial shit, where you're just like 8Ks over is not a big problem, dude. I've done it. I've done the trials.
Maybe
I've gone at a group of kids at 50 and 60Ks, and both times I hit them. I've done the science.
That's a good conspiracy.
You've turned the video off.
Nah, the fucking your camera's overheating again.
Fuck, I look bad on
We
camera.
need to take that in and have a quick look at it. I
Yeah,
think.
well, let's
You
do it-
guys look
let's do
good
it
on
today.
camera,
Yeah,
man.
The conspiracy would be they should be allowing self-driving cars, right?
Oh, dude, unbelievable.
But if that happens, all of the revenue will disappear because
Yeah,
the
they're
self-driving
screwed.
car, you can't find a robot.
And that's why they're
So,
delaying it.
Yeah.
Dude, because it's going to be a game changer.
It would be awesome because I can do my work on that half an hour journey. I can actually get work done rather than having to
And then
drive.
you'll just go in a capsule. And the best thing is the egos around cars will disappear because you will look so lame when you're in a Mustang. And you're like, oh, good work, dude. I watched Netflix on the way here and I've done some work. And he's like in a muscle car going, how cool am I? It would be more nostalgic,
But
like
then on
train collectors.
On the flip side, that's where they reckon that if everything's self-driving, then the government can control where you go and when you go. So they could lock your car. You got no autonomy there.
But you know what the thing was? As soon as it's autonomous, there'll be no need to own a car. There'll just be little pods going around the street.
Yeah.
You'll put it in Uber.
Which is probably worse, right? Because you've got no autonomy.
You'll put it in Uber, jump in.
Yeah, but the government can control like where you go, when you go.
Yeah, but the thing is, they know what we're doing anyway.
Yeah, but if
If
you
it-
just decide one day, fuck it, man, I'm just going to drive to Lancelin. Right?
Yeah.
If you wanted to do that, you wouldn't be able to.
Yeah.
Or if you are trying to escape a DUI and you need to leave the state,
Yeah,
you can't.
Yeah, it's hard to get away from them, man.
Because I know all your movements.
Yeah, I would take them knowing my movements because I don't really think I do much that they'd want to see. I'm like, you want to watch me jack off on a camera? Do it. If a group of government people want to watch me jacking off in a bed, I'm like, what am I doing? It's not like I'm inventing this anti-AIDS pill that guy made at Hungry Jack's or whatever you're talking about. What was it?
The
vitamin A pill?
Yeah.
What was he doing?
For cancer. It cured cancer and it killed the cells.
Dude, but like if that was true, there would be black market, you can't say black, market versions of it.
There probably are. And I would 150% believe that the power of Big Pharma, their patents and the money that they have, anything that would rival it, they'd either buy it up, right, and make that person rich, or they would paint it out so it can never be there. And that's why all alternative medicine,
we've had it.
It's got painted tarred with the same brush.
I've mentioned it. That's the reason I'm fucked financially, right?
Yeah.
With mesoblast stem cell treatment.
Yeah.
OCED, like they do like a peer review. 9 out of 10 recommended it to be like a stem cell treatment. First time ever rejected by FDA. And the partner of Meso had written an objection letter. The Big Pharma, Novartis, had written a letter objecting. They were partners of another device, and they eventually abandoned us. But they were writing letters to FDA saying you shouldn't accept this. That's bullshit. And it's because that would lead to back treatments, heart treatments, and stem cell being ushered in. But there's no history of ever going in. These are 9 out of 10 panelists said that, go with it. It's efficacy. It's good to go. And then it got smoked. And obviously I was margined in and now I live with my parents because of Big Pharma, man.
Big Pharma, that's like an ultimate Karen where it's that one complaint and it shuts it down for the rest of us.
But I'm saying it happens all the time and they've got to moat their profits because they're making so much money off the opioids.
Well, it happened with the vaccine. It happened with COVID.
Well, this is the biggest thing and this stems, it's a great segue into
stem cells.
It's a segue into what I went to on the weekend was the
Raunchy
Festival Festival of Free Speech. And
can
it was
you
a
yell
conference.
from the crowd?
How much did it cost? Because that's ironic.
Dude, imagine can people yell from the crowd?
It was
wipe your ass, loser. You're just a crazy guy. I thought it was free speech.
It was such an eye-opening fucking conference, man. Like Corey White opened the night with stand-up comedy, which he was his crowd, like full sold out for Riverside Theatre. It was incredible,
dude. It's 3,000 people, hey?
Yeah. So it was. So Corey White opened. There was an MC for the night, and there was also Naomi Wolfe from New York. She's an investigative journalist.
Yeah, I know. Wolfe's cousin.
There was Ed Dowd, who is a BlackRock.
Just a rock these days.
BlackRock portfolio manager. But he did
BlackRock. That's crazy that he get into conspiracy type shit.
But I'll get into how he assessed something in a moment. But so he was great. Ed Dowd was great. John Shipton, Julian Assange's dad, was fucking incredible, man. You could feel like the pain behind watching his son get tortured.
Shit.
So he knows that their tactics are now to basically put him through so much torture, he becomes a fucking mental case, and they can actually just put him in an insane asylum. And then Dr. Asim Malhotra, who was just on Rogan a couple of weeks ago, and I'm so spewing. We should have got him on. And
why didn't you get him on, dude?
He said yes, and then someone messaged me yesterday saying you should have messaged him. He would have gone on. He had the day free yesterday, and I was like, oh fuck.
What were you doing?
I didn't want to.
It was because he went to the raunchy awards.
I didn't want to pester him. No, I was going to do it. I was going to do it by myself, even if Delby couldn't. But
I should have done it. It could have been my.
But it was incredible. But Ed Dowd's fucking breakdown of Ed Dowd is BlackRock, but his breakdown of the vaccine injuries through the use of numbers. He didn't assess like death statistics or anything like that. He assessed it through using the numbers of life insurance policies, and it's just raw data of how people in a certain demographic, a health demographic between the ages of like 18 and 44, their spike of life insurance policies, it spiked in the exact quarter, the third quarter of 2021, when they introduced vaccine mandates. Not the vaccine, but vaccine mandates, which suggests that these people in a healthy demographic were not getting the vaccine, rightfully, because they felt like they were in a healthy situation. They didn't need to get it. And then as soon as the mandates came in that they had to lose their jobs, that's when the spikes in all-cause mortality, death rates spiked. And he's got this data through fucking life insurance policies, not through these fucking fudged numbers that you get through World Health Organization.
They've already had that. We've spoken about this because you love the COVID. But it was already the spike in deaths because people weren't getting diagnosed for melanomas.
So
they weren't getting treatment for cancer. And like the death rate, they've done the sums, right? And it was definitely way worse than just running with dying a few dead nans.
Yes.
They've done that stat, right?
Yeah. So that's
been proved.
That argument.
Well, what was the thing was by locking down and having all these restrictions on diagnosis for chemotherapy, treatments for that, the death rate was significantly spiked on healthy younger people that suddenly ended up dying of a melanoma because they hadn't left their house.
So this is
like Friends.
So this was the argument that Ed Dowd presented, and he said that he's like, you can either go the people who dispute what I'm saying will say, well, the reason we had that spike was because of they weren't getting checks, drug overdoses, and depression. Now, he's like, let's assume that's correct. Let's assume that's correct. There's an 18% spike in all-cause mortality. That's a huge fucking rise. Either the COVID vaccine has caused this issue, or the way that the governments have handled it have created a fucking bigger issue that's created this all-cause mortality spike because of depression and lockdowns. He still talking
and
about
the
it? Economic
Were people loving it? Or they're sick of it?
Well, yeah, 100%. Because this is a crowd of people who stood strong and who either got vaccinated and were angry and had vaccine injuries, or they were people who were...
They love it, but everyone knew... Well, I felt it, but I've said it on the pod before. It's like you're on a group holiday and they go, we're going to get Thai and I want Mexican. And you know what I mean? Like, I just went along with it. I'm not going to say, hey, I told you we should have got Mexican. This Thai sucks.
Well, surely, though...
Do you know what I mean? I'm like, I only did it... Not because of ethics.
Thai food didn't kill you.
I only did it because I'm like, fuck it. Who gives a shit? I don't value my life, and it was just easy. And who gives a shit? And I'm like, I am expendable, and I was just trying to go along with it. But they're all getting these victories. I mean, we all knew that it was probably bullshit.
Well,
didn't you? I thought it.
That's the biggest thing, though. Like that whole concern about it's either the COVID vaccine has caused that spike in that third quarter, or the way that the government handled lockdowns and all of that has created.
That they've buried their head in the sand.
Yeah, exactly. Someone needs to be held accountable for either for their actions or for the fucking COVID vax. Either way, someone needs to be held accountable.
But I still think like that smugness after. I'm like, I wish some of these fucking guys had the vax and popped off.
You don't want the smugness. You want them to fucking get punished for what they did.
Oh, dude, you want that punishment. I agree. I'm just saying to you, like, it's that same idea of like, well, when do you just accept that you're powerless?
And, this is this was one of the big concerns I learned on that at that convention, not through the speeches, through a doctor that we know very well, who I didn't realise was on that wagon of didn't agree with the vaccinations. So it's very interesting to see him there. But I was having a chat to him, and him telling me that doctors in Australia by law cannot talk out against the vaccine.
I think that's the most disgusting.
Oh, dude, they've already got it right because there's a new guy that's jumped on Mesoblast, and I'm like, he and this other lady were the head of vaccines at FDA, and they've walked away because of the final push of saying you need more boosters.
Yes.
And they're like, it's just gone too far. It's bullshit.
But
now
how
it doesn't
can you
work.
legislate against a medical doctor finding something and then coming out?
They
insane.
They will lose their license if they talk against the vaccine.
Insane.
They can talk openly about potential side effects and the things that people are going, but they cannot talk against it, or they will be losing their license.
That is such an oxymoron. Their job is to protect the health and ensure the health of people.
Exactly.
And if you've
of the individual patients,
it's like, here's some fucking cyanide. I'm going to inject it into you, but by law, I can't say this is going to fucking...
So what was and then what else did they talk about beyond COVID?
The Naomi Wolfe really heavily dug into the Pfizer documents that were supposed to be released 75 years in the future, there's a reason behind that. And the real big flaws within specifically long-term fertility problems in women. which is fucking scary because we're already seeing menstrual cycle issues in women, which was very, that's just
you know what
plain
the thing
fact,
is,
but
like these things,
the issues that
this
could
is probably
result.
like maybe I'm just a cynic and lazy, but I'm like, you can always engage with these story arcs, but can you change it?
No,
what I'm saying to you, like for years, people are like, the king's a prick, he's a fucking rapist. But I'm like, if you can't change it, then why don't you just drink cocktails and laugh around? Do you know what I'm saying? Like I've spent that way where you're getting angry about politics, you're getting angry about this. But you have to consider whether you can affect change. And if you can't, why would you engage with the topic? Because, they had these 3,000 people. Do you reckon anything's going to... Is it going to be payouts?
But maybe this...
Is it going to change?
Maybe this will affect change. Talking
I think
about
it's
it
slowly
people
small...
waking up to it.
Yeah, so small little bits, because there's little things that people don't realise. The TGA, the Therapeutic Goods Association for Australia, is 96% funded by Big Pharma itself.
Of course they are.
How can, Big Pharma be regulated by themselves?
Yeah.
They're funding the people who regulate the drugs that they put out. That is a fucking red flag.
The question's this, right?
Straight away.
Would the servants be able to take on the master even if you get enough of them? That's the question. Because you've got 3,000 of them, but they don't have anywhere near the financial and the connections that Pfizer have. So I'm like, even if, like with the conspiracy theories of aliens, even if you have 1 billion people on a petition, if they're not big enough individuals in the scheme of things, will it change? Do you know what I mean? Even if this was 50 million people at the meeting.
Yes.
But they all work at Budget Direct.
Yeah.
Are they going to be able to take on Pfizer?
I
don't think so.
I probably tend to agree. But the people like Dr. Asim Malhotra and these sorts of people who are getting a bit of momentum behind them and trying to be the change.
It's done, dude. You know why? You know the best example? Epstein.
Yeah.
Murdered in his cell. Still don't have the list of people on that island. And then I'm like, go to all the chats you want to do, rallies, petitions. But at the end of the day, there were people jacking off to underage girls on an island that are of big significance. And they were able to turn off the camera and kill them in plain sight. And we still work at Budget Direct, dude.
Yeah.
So I'm like, are you ever going to get Pfizer? Fucking, I would like to see it, man. You can sing songs. But I'm like, look, I'm
how depressing.
I don't want to undermine the thing, but you're better off to just do ketamine on a boys' night and not even talk about it. Don't you think?
Yeah, fuck it. Lean in.
Yeah. No, but that's
you're
the
right.
attitude I've got.
Yeah, no.
You've just got to be pragmatic about how much change you can affect, and then if you can't change something, it's like, give me this the AA's thing. Lord, give me the strength to change things I can't and accept things that
things you can, accept things that you can't.
Yeah. But that's saying.
Yeah.
And then I suppose for me, the realm of politics, conspiracy theories, I'm not important enough to affect change.
Do you think...
I might do a bit on it in stand-up, but it's just for a laugh.
Do you think stuff like this, you made that point before, the little movements like our podcast, and if that becomes, there's 20... podcasts in Australia talking about it, and then around America.
Because Rogan's done the same. Rogan does it as well.
But he's created, there is a following of, he's the biggest media outlet in the world now. Like, more people watch him than anything else.
Dude, it is a good topic. Like, it's a hot topic. I'm being jaded. It is interesting to talk about it. I'm like, don't talk about it. Only talk about strippers and drinking.
But you're making good points.
Interesting.
You're making good points. You're playing devil's advocate, but you're making good points.
Think about Rogan. He's given a platform to all of them.
Yes.
And has Pfizer been held to account?
No.
Has FDA? Do the guys in government that insider trade on tips, where you see Nancy Pelosi getting 80% yields and just backing into every fucking inside tip possible, where her husband's the greatest trader to ever live, better than Buffett?
Yeah.
Did they get their mansion taken off them? No. Does any of it ever lead to shit?
No. Maybe
dude, it's like the fantasies of the slave. One day we'll rise up. And I'm like, just fucking put your shoulder on the wheel and wait for death.
Fuck, man.
Clip it.
I was about to say, this last 10 minutes is clippable.
Yeah, but it is true. It's like, how do you get the power back from those that hold it if you're not even in the room when the power's...
Dude, it's what I was thinking.
You don't even have the key to get in the room.
It was the royal family, right? Because... Charles is now king, but back in the day...
And Andrew's still...
Back in the day, you could get a pitchfork and take him down. But for 200 years, and they go, no, we want to protect royal family. But it used to be challengeable by stronger people. And I'm like, I hate the fact that we can't just run in and stab him and go, I'm king now.
Yeah.
You know, and you used to have it, which was the natural functioning, so you got rid of the inbred.
Yeah.
But we are so powerless to change things now. Do you know what I mean? Like we can't even like roll Gina Reinhardt, which has always been my dream of drowning her in a spa. She's just taking her resources. And you know how annoying it is because you've got to like follow these rules. But we're human beings and it'd be nice to just storm her house in Mosman Park.
And just say, I own this now.
And just go, I guess this is mine now, as you push her head underwater.
I think our kids have been trying to do that. They can't
No, but we're not allowed to do it. And
Yeah.
I'm like, it's human nature. But in the last 200 years, you can't go and just stab someone and take their car.
I do feel.
Well, it depends where you're from.
I do like.
We're powerless now. We're actually the most conformed and compliant that we ever been.
I totally agree, and I think COVID's a perfect example of that. How we just fell in line so you could go to a pub, and I can see the I guess the scary side of that. But I also see a community building. The amount of people who came up to me at that conference, and it's probably the best case scenario for me to go walking around there. Same if you went there, Delby. There was a lot of our listeners there, and it was so cool to see them. And people were coming up and saying hello. I listened to the podcast. I love the podcast, and I was fucking hugging them because I felt like it was such a community. And
What sort of people
good.
are they? What's the general vibe?
And I said this.
Are they like professionals, educated, or tradies?
Now I said this I went with Joey Tedeschi, who's been on the pod before.
Not saying I'm judging them. I'm just interested to see what sort of...
Joey Tedeschi?
Yeah. Joey Tedeschi?
Rob
Tedeschi. Joey Tedeschi is his sister, I think. Sorry. Rob Tedeschi. No, because Joey is the one who does the... I went with Rob Tedeschi. And he's been on the pod before, and he's obviously a well-spoken, well-tempered person who has a pretty reasonable way of looking at things.
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting there talking to him about some things as the show's about to start, and then you do hear the person behind it, and everyone's talking amongst themselves, and you can hear they're like, have you read through the Pfizer documents? And you can hear those sorts of people out there. And I think those sorts of people are the ones who sort of dilute the value of the people who are actually.
Dude.
You do get the people who lean into the conspiracy theory side.
You get dumped off on their narrative.
Yeah.
You're initially loving it, and then they're like, listen,
Yes,
Queen
exactly.
controls it all, and you're like, I'm out now.
Exactly.
The cloud seeding, I'm sort of out.
But to see the amount of doctors in that room and the amount of well spoken and I guess well informed and just moderate.
Dude, someone should have done that joke. You know that drug joke where they go, "Who smokes weed?" And they go, "All right, move in, we get them." They go, "Any doctors in tonight?" "All right, medical board, move in." It would have worked.
Yeah, that's so good.
Move in, we've got them.
Corey absolutely destroyed. It was set up for him to win because
he would have loved it, dude. He probably had a semi-boner while he's on stage.
But
it's his dream crowd.
He did so well.
Barred up in the green room.
The only thing, and I noticed this, and I don't think any of the crowd would have noticed this, and I asked Corey about this after, but the feedback, the double, what he said it wasn't there in sound check, and then they did it. He went out there and he started speaking, and I could hear his voice twice, and I was like, that must be so fucking hard when you're trying to talk. And he said it was. For a second, he could lose his way a little bit, and he had to just concentrate on what he was saying. That would be difficult.
That would have been Pfizer fucking around with the audio.
Yeah, there was technical
They're
difficulties
repeating
with
themselves.
there was technical difficulties with Naomi Wolfe and the Zoom for
Imagine
a bit,
if someone's yelling and she's like, I don't want to point fingers, but I think Pfizer is
causing point needles.
They're causing delays on my Zoom chat.
But
Pfizer hacker.
But Dr. Asim Malhotra, he spoke really well. Basically, his talk is what he said on Rogan. So if you've listened to that podcast on Rogan, it was very similar to what he said there. But Julian Assange's dad, John Shipton, was just...
How close is he to the politics of it, or he just has the emotional side about his son being stitched
Look,
up?
he talked his way of speaking and cadence is very odd, like really slow and very... You for a second, you feel like there's some sort of neurological... Yeah, you felt like it. I don't know if he's so... Yeah.
I think they've got to him.
No, that felt...
It's such a...
Yeah.
It's got like a nerve gas.
The way he was speaking, and I don't know whether it's because of the feedback.
You know what, he's retarded.
He did sound very... He would speak like this and really slowly.
Like, fucking the agent from the Matrix.
It was, yeah. But what he was saying,
son.
what he was talking about, fucking like...
Oh, dude, he was probably smart enough with the feedback.
Yeah, the room's heart broke Like
What was this
He was
thing?
talking
Did he
about
mention
like
how-
truth and.
Did he mention Pamela Anderson?
No.
He's had quite a nice visitor in the last few years.
The thing that he
She's a looker.
the main thing he touched on was, his son is being put through torture for telling truth.
It's
and
true.
for truth from one.
Snitches get stitches.
And he
cunt.
talked about the
Don't
event
dob,
of
dude.
one
Push people off the cliff. Shut your
one
mouth.
cable of 250,000 that he released on WikiLeaks was able to stop a war in Syria. Because they realised that they were there illegally, so they had to leave. Their hands were forced. And then that's one cable out of 250,000. But he was using that as an example of like the truth in that has actually helped a situation. It's saved people's lives.
Dude, it was like that.
Fucked up Iraq, but because I went there instead.
And he said these sorts of things are being his son's been held accountable for their illegal actions and criminal activity, war crimes.
Yeah.
Which is beyond
Which
belief.
they wouldn't have known about unless he did what he did.
And for the Australian government
That's the
to not
catch-22.
push against, I know, our fucking overlords in the US.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty fucking weak. It shows how weak we are. We're buying their old fucking... Who's
Dude, how good is
submarines
it?
and
When do we get them? When do we get the submarines?
80 years, I think.
2054. No shit. 2054.
Do you know,
31
talk
years.
about being cucked by another country. They're
Mate.
like, you will be buying these useless
That's
scrap
like
metal.
fucking Ethiopia just getting dial-up now that we're on 5G.
And they go like, can we just test them? Do they start? And go, don't you fucking worry, you pussies. You buy these things. You take these leftovers.
I don't understand.
Submarines.
I don't understand. So they're not even... We get them in 2054 because we're building them.
It's because...
Why can't we just
Because
drive
we get
them?
the money from them.
Yeah.
And we give them the money.
Yes.
And then
for,
they give it
air quotes, submarines.
Yes.
But in reality, it's money for them to do whatever they want with, and it's our allegiance to their country.
Yeah.
So it's
It's
under the
so
guise
good.
of submarines. They don't really cost however many billion.
Oh,
They've
yeah,
put
look,
that on there.
It's
They're
our funding
building
towards.
slowly.
It's our funding towards Ukraine and other.
Yeah, yeah. It's it's like a shell company.
Which that Ukraine, like the laundering going on there is ridiculous. They're just
Yeah,
not
man.
even tracking where that money's going. It's
Yeah,
just,
it'd be good, dude. Good
And then
to
you
get over
see-
there and set up a little business.
and then
I'd
another
like
thing
to get in there.
Another thing
a lot
that's
of hand
happened.
grenades going missing.
Another thing that's
Ukraine, me forklift. Is that your one?
That bombed every time.
the
Ukraine, no, me forklift. I loved it. It's so lame.
Trump being indicted. We've seen
Trumpy.
Trump's
it's
indicted.
ridiculous, yeah.
It's ridiculous. Like more so, like that you can see what they're doing, but you can also go, well, why are they not doing this to Hillary Clinton? Why are they not doing it like even to Joe Biden, who's currently and then fucking
Biden's so
Joe
fun.
Biden is a credible FBI witness came back informant
Yeah.
came forward 2 weeks ago, suggesting that he has been.
Oh, jeez, this might be the inspection.
Oh yeah, the inspection. All right,
Shit, we
we've
better
got
wind it up.
Better
Do we
wind it up.
wind it up, or do we just press pause?
Wait, put
just
the
press
drugs away,
pause.
boy. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah,
Let's
press
just-
pause.
We'll
press
pause
Hey,
and
guys,
we'll come
how are
back
you?
to it.
Yeah, we'll pause.
Very well. Yeah, Andrew.
Where were we before we got?
We're talking about
Trump's
COVID or
Trump's
trans
indictment.
issues. That's
Oh,
what
Trump's
we cover.
indictment. Yeah. You see the inconsistencies in that. But again, is that just a distraction? Do you think?
I just think they're trying to set him up because they know he's going to win. So they're going to try to throw
He's
everything at him. that's gonna stick.
100% going to win. He can potentially win with handcuffs.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. He needed the photo of him getting arrested to really get his numbers up. I would have made a fake shot and they go, hang on, we didn't even handcuff him. And it'd be like, get your
Like
hands
Greta
off my
Thunberg.
penis.
But this goes back
That's
to
what
that.
Greta. Yeah.
This goes back to what you were talking about when we don't have control. Like
Yeah.
we can see it. You can see it plain as day what's happening.
Dude, this is what
But
I'm saying.
it's-
Like, I see my dad watching Sky Business and Sky TV going,
yeah.
shouting at the clouds.
Yes.
And I'm like, you're a farmer shouting at the sky. I'm like, why don't you just have some beers? We'll kick a footy around, have a laugh. And he's in there going, it's a conspiracy. The Chinese, there's UFOs fucking us in alleyways. And I'm like, it's basically shouting at the clouds.
Yeah.
dude.
Well, that's what I was saying actually just before. Like, there's that credible FBI informant has come forward and suggested that he took $5 million in bribes, which we already knew anyway,
Yeah.
to get the prosecutor in the Ukraine taken off or fired so he wouldn't investigate Burisma, his son's company. that he was on the border. We already knew this. We've spoken specifically about that in the election special that we did on the day of the special.
But dude,
so this isn't new news, but now because it's verified by
it's true.
It's by an informant that is credible, who's been paid over $200,000 by the FBI for his information. It makes him a very credible reference and witness.
Do you find?
So why isn't that being investigated? Why isn't that fucking headlines everywhere?
But don't you
Whoever's in charge is liberal. Is liberal aligned.
Exactly.
But don't you remember as kids? Don't you remember all of it? It was like what I was saying. Like replace it with AI. You hear that housewife at the playground. Go so quickly. Don't you remember your mum and dad having fights and going, "Fuck Keating." Fuck this guy.
Yes.
And like nothing
Mine
ever
was more
changed.
like, fuck you, Charlie.
No, fuck John Howard. Fuck this shit.
Yeah.
It's a fucking this. I'm like, when do you take 40,000 feet and realize the patterns of a behavior? When do you realize you're a housewife going, beautiful dad, you're amazing dad? Like nothing's ever changed, man. That's why I'm out.
Yeah, you've
because
said
I've
that.
seen it enough in my life to see a guy at a pub have a fist fight about a war 20 years ago.
Do you think-
And it's a conspiracy? And I'm like, you just get sick of it.
Do you
dude.
think that's what-
You just get sick of
Just
it.
check
man.
out and have fun.
Would you think that's
Just
what
chill, dude. Don't shout at clouds.
quote unquote they want? Because they want, like you say it all the time. You're like, nothing will happen, and we've been ingrained now, and to realize that nothing will happen.
But dude, just think
But
of
is
the
that what they want?
thousands-
Like, fuck it. What's the point?
Well, it's just like the most one of the easiest examples I can pull, and probably one of the most important, is the schooling system.
Yeah.
It's not improved.
It hasn't improved. It was actually better when it first started, but now, like, we know what the issues are. You bring forward the issues.
They don't change.
And that nothing changes. Nothing changes. Everything stays
bureaucracy.
the same. The curriculum stays the same. Just today's frontline news is they're fighting to have the classes lowered from 32, which is what our max class was.
Yeah.
Which I had more kids than 32 in some of my classes, but 32 is the max you're allowed. They're trying to make a change, which means they're going to need more teachers, but all teachers are dropping out in droves, and it's too late because of teacher burnout.
Yeah.
Like, we've told them, like, you can't have 5 classes with fucking 4 hours of planning a week, and you're responsible for 150 kids, and out of that 150, fucking 20 have got autism, 10 have got
100%.
dissociative fucking behavior things, 10 have got dyslexia, 10 have got dysgraphia. You don't
10
have
have been
time.
handled by a UFO.
Right, yeah. Like, nothing changes. Like, even though it's something that's meant to be super. The nurses, man, Mark McGowan's it's got the worst ramping rates in history. They know what's wrong, but nothing changes.
Dude, think about it. But even back, like Egyptian slaves would have been going, like, "Why are we building this? This is bullshit. We need to change our rights and order." I'm like, it's been happening forever, man. But I'm like, if you don't have traction, I'm just saying, like, what did that 3,000 seater achieve? Really, besides just stroking each other off and agreeing about something you both agreed on.
Hopefully, I think what it will achieve
It's
is
a
a
dick
bit of
stroking
awareness, though.
exercise, dude.
I
don't you
think I think the next time that something like COVID happens, that
nothing
you would
would
expect
change,
most
dude.
of the majority won't do whatever the mandate is. I would think.
Nah, man,
a lot
because
of
you know
people would
what?
change their time.
Branchy didn't want to do it, and he had it. Did
No,
you have it? I don't
no,
know if you had
No,
it.
I did.
No, but what I'm saying to you is, it would be the same thing if we had COVID too right now. Nothing will have been learned. Nothing will have changed.
Do you think?
Everyone will fucking
Well, you actually need
take
you need the
vaccine.
police and the people that are enforcing it to be like, hang on, we are on the side of the people.
Dude,
That's what you need.
I remember being at West Coast. I went to Trig Point and they were patrolling and go, "Get back! What are you doing in there?" Do you know what I mean? It was
but
quite.
what were you doing? You probably had your dick out in a bin or
I
something.
was dressed as ET looking for kids. Man. No, but you know, the thing was, I couldn't overrule it.
Yeah.
They followed me and I had to drive off, dude. They're like, "Get the fuck out of here." I'm like, but I'm saying, do you think
What
it's...
sort of society?
Have we learned? We go
Orwellian.
like, we've learned our lesson. I'm like, I guarantee if we had COVID Mark II, we're still getting the shot, dude.
Are we
Don't
not?
you think?
Are we not living
I
in
wouldn't this time.
1984 though?
think?
We are living in
Oh, well,
1984.
I think a lot of people would repeat, but I think we would almost have like a 50-50 split majority.
But it won't be
That's
COVID.
where it would be riots and chaos.
It'll be monkeypox. It'll be a new brand. It's sold a different way. And
It's
go,
the
this
alien
isn't like
invasion.
COVID.
But yeah, it could be alien invasion. But we've lost trust. Like, you've lost trust. The government, you can't trust them now.
no.
Like, there's no way you can just trust that they're doing the right thing.
It's weird, man, because it's what I've said on the pod a lot. I never trusted them. I don't know why anyone did.
Yeah.
I always thought it was a ruse from the beginning.
When
At
did-
the moment I was born, I was like, what is this life? It sucks.
What did I? And of all people who said it, I think it was Tate. I might have sent you this reel where he's just talking about why would they not steal an election? Why would a government in rule not try to implement whatever source of control they could? Like, why wouldn't they? If you're willing to cheat in a basketball game that's just between...
if you don't use power, then you don't have it.
Yeah.
Power should corrupt. If you don't use it to exploit the world for your benefit, then you're not in power.
On the flip side.
You know what I mean? Like, of course
why would they give up control? Yeah.
Why wouldn't you manipulate things?
Yes.
Yeah. It makes sense.
You're
There's
in
a lot
power.
in it
Why
for
wouldn't you
you
keep that power in
You're
whatever
in
way
there
you
and going,
possibly
you know
could?
what? We should give nurses more money. I'm like, no, we should get a fucking yacht.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's be honest. People are selfish. It's all pushed out, this misbranding that anyone gives a fuck about anyone. But the truth is everyone's self-serving at the core, and the rest is posturing to say, oh, I'm so worried. Do you not think?
Yeah.
I think the funny thing is, though, on the flip side, I remember when COVID first hit, I specifically was having the conversation like, man, medicine and technology is that far advanced. As soon as they get a vaccine, we're going to be sorted. I was like, I can't wait for them to develop a vaccine because that's going to solve it all. And then as soon as they did,
you realised
it was
that
fucked.
Well, I guess you would have come to the realisation because instantly you think that, but then you know that it takes 7 to 10 years of testing to get it.
Yeah, it's not.
To the
There's
right
not enough
point.
time to turn it around.
You
Man.
know, I think it was 1,800 people died in the trial for it or something like that.
Dude, but humans are liars and hypocrites, don't you think? I was thinking about I probably mentioned on this, it's like people, even with recycling, do you know what I mean? How they got the multi-bins, but then they'll buy a house and they don't like the aesthetics of it, and they'll bash it down and put it in landfill, and then they will fucking arrogantly like sort through lettuce peels and a few things as they've thrown $1.2 million worth of building shit into the fucking landfill. And then you got these arseholes going, make sure you have the blue bin for paper. And I'm like, you come in and it's a fucking functional house, but you don't like the color of the bricks, and you fucking bulldoze it and shove it in landfill. And then you go like, I cannot believe you didn't put the aluminium cans in the green bin. Do you know, like you fucking
which
fake
apparently
prick?
all of that's bullshit anyway.
Dude!
The recycling, they just fucking landfill.
Because 90% of people don't do it correctly. Like I'm one of them. I'll put it in and I don't take the plastic out and I wash out there.
How many people do you know that have just bashed down a house that still functions and then claims to be environmental? Is this not valid?
Yeah. 100%.
It's fucking despicable. But you can't yell that out and go, you're a fucking lying hypocrite.
Yeah.
You just get yelled at and go, like, I cannot believe you don't have 18 bins.
Well, that's where the fucking global warming thing and putting a tax on carbon dioxide, something that's existed for eternity.
Oh, mate.
It's just another money-making ruse and a way to tax.
There should be a tax on oxygen, dude. Get rid of some of these fucking people.
Well, I do want to get an environmental scientist on to talk climate change because I'm very interested in that subject.
Yeah, I feel like it's all.
Why don't you get? You should have
Some of me feels
some
that.
clashing people as well.
Yeah,
you should get two on and have clashing.
Oh yeah.
You never do
That could be a
pairings. Like
nightmare.
I would love to see pairings where you end up and then they sort of fight at the end.
Well, in the
Don't you
new
think?
office, we'll set it up so we can have 4. Definitely, I think that's
Dude.
the way.
Matt, you never done some setups for like where you bring 2 people that would definitely end up fighting and just put them in the room.
It's a
I'm good at mediating, so I'd be. I'd be happy to have
I'm
that.
very keen on that.
Dude, wouldn't you like to have them in the room and then provoke both of them?
Yeah. Yes, I would.
With a cattle prod under the table.
Yeah, well, potentially, especially now we've got more room with the width, so we could actually, it'll work. Yeah, so we'll be able to have 4 guests on a bit more easily.
Yeah. We didn't really talk to you about like we did the gala together, obviously, but you toured as well. You went over to Queensland and you went.
Yeah,
did
man.
Melbourne
I
and shit.
forget about. There were so many stories, dude.
Yeah.
And I did Melbourne.
Yeah.
Melbourne was good, dude.
That's so
I got
funny.
kicked out of like the worst pub in what's it fucking called? Forget it. It's the one that Franklin runs.
Yeah, this is the one that one that Corey White was talking about when he was on.
Oh,
when
yeah,
he
yeah.
walked in and you were going, fucking running around.
Yeah. They go, you got to go, and I go, only if you can catch me.
He's
and then
running
started
around.
running off. I got the shit beaten out of me. It's the worst pub in Melbourne, and I was the only one banned. And people are like, I cannot believe Wolf's banned.
That's so
I
funny.
forget what it's fucking called.
Why they beat the fuck out of you?
Well, dude, I had a scratch
concussion.
down my face, and like my back was sore.
Jesus.
I might have talked it up, but someone said I got the shit kicked out of me.
Yeah, right.
Everyone needs the shit kicked out of them once in a while.
Yeah.
How did you find the Queensland gigs? Because I'm heading over there.
Queensland was good, dude. It's all the same, hey. It's the same vibe. Gold Coast, a bit, I don't know, where was it? Yeah, it's depressing there, man.
Is it?
It's vacuous.
Gold Coast.
Not that nice, dude.
like that.
On paper, everything's there, but there's no soul.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? It's like...
That is a great description.
Don't you think?
That's
it
how I
seems to
feel
have
when I
nice
went there.
beaches,
I haven't
nice
been there.
hotels, but no personality.
That's exactly how I
like
felt
what
when I
the
went
people
there.
look like. They look hotties, but then you chat to them and it's like listening to a seashell. Do you know? And that's what the whole fucking place
Yeah,
feels
they
like.
crack out of the shell.
It's
That is-
dead on arrival.
That's such an
right.
accurate description. That's exactly how I felt when I was there.
sad and like I was going to cry. On
And
the
what about
beach
in
with
Gold
a
Coast?
cocktail. Yeah. No, but I mean, I just felt like dead.
Yeah.
It's dead, dude.
Yeah, right.
It's a like
But the
it
shows-
feels like an advertisement.
Oh, yeah, man.
That's how
You're
it feels
walking in a billboard.
Fake.
A fake world.
It's fake.
Hmm.
That's how Gold Coast feels.
Yeah, man. You know, I don't like that. I like places that have heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what does he say? The gala, you liked it?
Oh, man. The gala was the gala here.
And over there.
Yeah,
What
it was
did you
good,
do
man.
over
You crushed it. I did okay, man. It was all right.
there? You crushed.
But you need to do better, dude. You wonder what you need to do to really hit. You need to, you know what I mean? Like you get reactions,
Yeah.
it doesn't really go anywhere, and then you're like, maybe I just need to yell, "E.T. raped my child," and then suddenly you'll get something from it.
Yeah.
Everyone's sets were like that. Started slow, and then everyone's built.
Yeah,
like it.
yeah.
It's really strange.
It was very hard to get going, dude. And then also,
I met George. Was his name George?
George,
Yeah,
yeah,
he
the
was
head
nice.
of
I
Century,
thought-
he's
I-
a legend, dude.
Yeah, I thought he was just
dude.
a comedian. Because he came
man,
in, he
he's
didn't
the-
say hello to me or you. He just
He's the
everyone
Tony
else.
Soprano of comedy, dude.
Yeah,
He's head doggy at Century.
Yeah.
He's a good dude,
He was
though.
pretty nice. Yeah.
Up for a laugh, man, just down to earth.
Yeah.
No, like a straight shooter, not a bullshit artist.
How
Good
did you
guy.
like it, Delby? You would. Is that your first Perth
Yeah.
gala?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
fucking-
It was good.
It's a big tick, eh?
Yeah, took the risk and did the freestyle and
It went off, dude. You probably got the best reaction on any act.
got a couple of big pops.
He had big pops, man. I reckon he was
this
on
is
the
at-
front side. He would have got the best reaction on anyone on the night.
I'm
I think.
so happy that, and I've said this to you a few times, that you're leaning into that.
Well, that's what from Wolfie was saying earlier in the pod, where you're like you're listening to all the noise, and then
Yeah.
you're like, "Fuck it, I'm just going to go with it." That's-
Think about it. Like you want to be unique, and then the mediocre people are telling you how to conform. They're saying, "Hey, nah, I've watched Jerry, and you always double blink, and you hold your mic like this." And I'm like, "Yeah, if you want to be someone else, but if you're being original." So I'm like, you get advice from mediocre people. They're copying.
Yeah.
Rather than creating.
Yeah.
So you're getting shit advice.
Yeah.
They go, "You yell so much." I've watched all the specials ever,
Yeah.
and you always start with a reference about how you look similar to someone else.
Yeah.
It was.
And you're like, yeah, if you want to end up on cruise ships,
Yeah.
otherwise you just honor your own soul and say whatever you want, man.
Because I remember like 6 months ago having that chat with you on the phone, saying, and I was using Delby as an example. I was like, Delby needs to lean into his fucking his rapping stuff because it fucking makes him
Dude,
a
it
point of
adds to
difference.
your
And I
act.
was saying it to you, saying you should stop taking people's advice because they're just regular, everyday fucking half-made at no ones who are just going to end up working at Budget Direct.
A retardaz.
But then I was sitting there going, I'm giving him advice now as well.
No,
Like, what
no,
am I
but
doing? But I
100%,
was
man.
just basically not pushing, but saying fucking lean into your differences.
They're always trying to look to define you, and
Yes.
it's like they don't really know what journey you're on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's why I'm so happy as an outside viewer who, like watching both of you, both lean into what makes you guys better than everyone else.
Well, I don't think I'm better, but I'll tell you, like that Reddit fuck. He doesn't
He's
from
got in.
Perth.
He's got into him, mate.
I'm
He's
like,
got into him.
mate, when did you think you were important?
Well,
you
mate,
live-
he's
you live-
pretty important. You brought him up
I'm
four
like,
times.
you live in Perth. Guess what? I'm not getting a career fucking doing new jokes for you. Do you know what I mean? Because guess what I get to do? The lounge every week for the rest of my life. Or I can burn and churn, you little prick, and do whatever I want to do. Because you know why? Even if you hate me,
Yeah.
even if all of Perth hates me, I can still have a good career.
Yeah.
And this is
You know
the
what I
thing.
mean?
You can have
But-
90% of Perth or the world hate you, but if that 10% fucking
I
frothing,
would quite
it's the
like it.
Yeah, it's the 10%.
I would
of-
like to make it and have everyone in Perth going, he's disgusting. I don't know why he's so popular.
Yeah.
And I can't even come to Perth without being attacked.
Yes.
And I've just said some horrific shit and developed on their time.
Yeah.
And it's just like an angry ex. And I go, it's Perth. They're a backwater. They don't know what they're talking about. And they're going, what he said about asbestos and that paedophile, he should go to jail. And like, you made it work. You made it work
How
on
would
their
you link
time.
asbestos with pedophilia?
Dude, all I want
I want
is
to see
to
this.
link,
Yes.
you link asbestos with paedophile. Don't you think that'd be good?
How
Nick?
would
How are you going to do that?
I don't know, man.
Well, they're
Dust
both,
in
they're
the-
both bad for kids in their mouth.
They're both bad in the lungs, hey? Whatever the spores.
But yeah, I think seeing you two both,
And there'll be
lean
a
into
class
that-
action somewhere down the line.
Oh, dude, but you know what the thing is? It's that small mind mentality as well. Like them going like, oh, yeah, it's not really world class. I'm like, yeah, we don't really do enough gigs.
Yeah. Oh,
So
Delby,
I'm sorry
if you
that I
wanna get
don't
on-
gig 80 times a week and I don't have the sharpness
Yeah.
that Norman has, who does 8 gigs a night.
Yeah, but
I'm
people,
like, oh, I can't putt as well as a guy that's on the PGA tour.
That's
Yeah.
a great
I'm
analogy.
like, oh, and you go, look, it's fucking dog shit. And I'm like, yeah, because I perform to you once a month in a stupid back den.
Yeah.
It doesn't, I'm not saying that I have that potential, but I'm saying like, we are in a diminished city. So I'm sorry that your local singer doesn't sound like Elton John, you
Yeah.
fucking turd.
yeah,
And I will bash that cunt. And I've tried to follow and look them up on Reddit. And you know what, fuckhead? I know your name. And I tried to find your IP. And if I do find out who you are, I will fucking firebomb your house.
AI will find it for you.
No, but you know what the thing is? He's got an identity, and I know that he supports the Packers
that's
in football. And eventually, if you slip up and show any evidence of who you are, I will find you and I will fucking circumcise you on a lawn using fucking garden shears.
It's so funny.
No, but dude, you know what they say? Because he's out there and he thinks he's safe in the anonymous. But I will never forget him, and I know his name. And if he ever slips up and he's drunk and tweets something that gives me any detail to find him within a kilometre, I'll knock on every door until I find him.
You get one bad review, and this is
Nah,
how you take it.
but what I'm saying to you
And you
is,
say this, you
people-
know, don't listen to external people, and you've got one person on Reddit.
People think they're free, but I'm like, he has put his head out,
Yeah.
and if I can find him, I will give him the booster shot and fucking blow up his heart. Don't think I won't forget. I will get him in 20 years.
This is what drives Wolfie to be better.
Dude, 20 years, he'll be on a trip in Bali and he'll feel something just fucking pushing to his back. And I'll be like,
Speaking of which, did you see my clip that happened to me?
what? Oh, yeah, I love that,
Yeah,
dude.
so good. So
it was
good.
so fucking random, man. That chick. she
Oh,
was
dude,
like,
they do it to
Stabbed
you.
ya.
Was it
I
near
like,
Northbridge?
It was Leaderville, RGA.
Dude, Northbridge, like Walking Dead, because I was there preparing between two shows, walking around, and it's jumpy out there, dude.
Right.
Like, I'm standing in the corner working on a set, and some guy jumped at me and then goes, can I have a cigarette? And I'm like, dude, I know you're doing it on purpose. You know that threatening, menacing vibe?
when you walk through Northbridge, do you feel a little bit
Dude, I eventually got in my car and drove off, dude.
It's so gross.
Like that girl jumping up. The same thing happened to me. I was in the side alley in a car park area, and two guys jumped onto me and then went, can we borrow a cigarette? I'm like, yeah, as if I'm not giving you one. Like, you obviously have given me the indication you were about to mug me. So, of course, you can have a fucking cigarette because I'm glad to keep my phone in this scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll post it on my Insta. I've only done it on TikTok, but like, yeah, the chick jumped up. I'm paying for parking. Just
could have
looking at the
stabbed you.
machine. She fucking jams her fist in the back of my ribs
Oh,
and
my
goes,
God.
stabbed ya, gotcha.
That's
I was
how-
like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck, man? She's like, happens that quick. Happens that quick. It's all over. Happens that fast.
dude.
And she's walking off. I'm like, what the fuck? And she's
Right.
copying me going, what the fuck? And I'm like,
Dude, imagine if
So
you tried to threaten her back.
I said on
it
the
happens that quick, especially with me.
yeah. I
Oh,
said on the
whatever. I was
sta-
going to do an essay joke.
I said on the stage, I said,
Whatever.
it's good to see some diversity in the stabbing community.
Oh, mate. You know what's crazy? She's going to end up in comedy.
It's fucking.
Someone wrote on the comments, it's like a methy version of Got Your Nose.
Oh, that's so funny. Shut you.
I'm going to use that.
Oh, dude, that is so ominous
Yeah.
to threaten an assault
Yeah.
as a joke.
Well, she's given me a PSA. Like, I'm fully...
Mate, that's
I'm
but that's
always
how
gonna be looking.
Northbridge feels, man. Like I feel constantly like if we do a gig like at ECC, even during Fringe, where there's so many people out and about, it's such a fun, vibrant place, and that's where all the pubs and all the fun is. Like you're walking from spot to spot, and you're like, I feel like someone's about to get in a fight.
Dude,
with
I've
me.
had it all the time because
Fucking
you're a
crazy.
happy drunk. I've had it.
Yeah.
I've even had a guy, I think it was 2 fringes back, trying to bash me, and I just kept. I was walking around the car, and he goes, "Come on, mate!" And you know, like I was like, "Yeah," but I had to just walk around the car, and he was basically following me until we eventually gave up.
Doing donuts.
Yeah, and he was like, "What are you, pussy?" I'm like, "Nah." I'm like, "Why the fuck am I getting hit? I don't know. You can't."
Yeah.
And
fuck
then
off.
he'd move, and then I'd run around the car.
Yeah.
But do you know what I mean? Like, I literally don't know who that guy was.
Yeah.
But it's the same as what happened to you. Like, why is he trying to bash me?
PSA.
What had I done?
Yeah.
I'm just heading to a gig, dude.
100%.
Speaking of Northbridge, I did went to the Star Awards, which are the awards for strippers. 'Cause
Yeah,
our
sick.
sponsor Raunchy was up for some. And
How what's this crop? I've heard there's a
It's
lot of
basic-
potential out there at the moment. It's a
it's-
great crop of girls.
it's basically like the Dousties, but for strippers.
Do they get excited when they win?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Dad. I told you I could be good at something. You've won whore of the year. Yeah. Okay, sorry, girls.
A few people did. Yeah, they got pretty pumped. But
Fuck,
then, like,
that's
it was
not
so
nice,
funny.
hey.
So funny. Like at the end of the night, all the strippers just started like getting naked and doing routines, and like there was no paying customers. It's just because they loved their job.
Oh,
So
well,
they're
look,
all
man,
like,
I
yeah,
shouldn't have
it's
said you the whole word. That's not nice. It is obviously a profession, and people are good at it, especially with all that pole
You
stuff
don't have
they
to
do.
backtrack.
No, but they're good. They've
Yeah.
got it's a gift.
Yeah, it was.
You don't have to back. It's
Stripping
funny. It's
is
a
a
funny
gift.
comment.
But it was
It's
quite funny, man. Like on the way back, right? So one of my mates is a stripper, and his girlfriend's a stripper, and we're in the Uber, and he brings up. They bring up. I can't remember how it came up, but it came up that she can shoot cherry tomatoes out of her pussy. Right?
Dude, imagine both being strippers when they strip and they go, "Come on, be in the room. You're doing your act.
So
Be
this
present.
Be in the moment."
So this
your-
is
Wait, she can
like
shoot
ping pong
cherry
show,
tomatoes
basically.
without like penetrating and getting all the seeds.
I don't know, but so that comes up, and then this.
And then
this-
you go, "We
the
gotta get
Uber
some
driver. I
coals."
think his name's Johnny.
Yeah.
He'd been driving for a week, right? And they're having this convo, and we park, and she goes, her boyfriend was like, "Do you want to see it?" And she goes, "Yeah, come inside. We'll show you." So there's Johnny, the Uber driver.
Oh my God.
It's his first week in the job.
5 stars.
Comes inside. They get little mini cucumbers. She's on the table. He puts them in, and she's shooting them out.
Oh my God.
And then her friend was like, "I want to try it." So she gave it a
Living
go.
their passion. And wait, so they were all
living
doing
in their passion.
It's not a job to them. It's a career, dude.
yeah,
It's an
and-
opportunity.
I was just pissing it the whole time because I'm like, this guy, this Uber driver, he was like fucking like a kid in a candy shop. It's been his first week.
Dude, that's
It's
incredible.
3 a.m. No one's going to believe his story.
Yeah.
Like, guess
Imagine
what?
him telling his mates, "How's Uber driving?"
Yeah.
It's fucking sick. I made a cherry tomato sandwich at this random person's house. One of the best sandwiches I've ever eaten.
It
That's
was
so
literally
funny.
like little pickle Ricks. It was so
Oh,
funny.
what, you
It was
shot the
little
pickles?
cucumbers. Yeah.
They're all right for the pH. I think they're the right pH for the pussy.
Pickle dick.
Is it the right pH? The vinegar? That's
acidic,
the right
yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Did he? So
Cherry
what did he-
tomatoes might be the right pH as well.
Well, I
internally.
was like, I can't believe osmosis
pretty
doesn't
acidic.
happen and it gets like,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
like you lose the firmness. But
What's what award did he get? Did he get an award, Ian, or any other raunchy girls?
I think Raunchy, Ian was up for contribution to the industry and
What did you win? I heard you won biggest creep.
Were you looking at me or Delby?
No, he won creep of the year.
yeah,
Imagine if they picked one fan.
I was up
Creep
for
of the
it.
year is Daniel Delby.
I would be up for it for sure.
I've never seen him more happy
He
at
gets a little baby pickle.
A little cute.
A little cucumber dick. Creep of the year goes to Daniel Delby.
It was fun.
I love when
it
they
was Cam
don't
McLaren's
accept an
birthday,
award.
so I took him
Oh,
up. Took
good
him
Cam.
there.
Yeah, and he took his missus.
Not his missus.
That's
his
Sarah.
friend. Yeah,
They're dating.
yeah, it was fun.
They're dating.
That's classic.
Instead in fake news.
Fake news.
And then Friday night I did Lee Dog from Top Shelf, the strip show in Mandurah. So male strippers.
Dude, you're getting
300
closer
chicks,
and closer to your calling, man.
300 women, man. And
You
it
could be the
was-
first beatbox
it was
stripper.
awesome.
It'd be so good.
I know a few beatbox.
My dick is big
I know a
and
few
my
strippers
bum
with a
is wet.
beatbox.
Dude, imagine you stripping and doing that mic. What's
Magic
it called?
mic, freestyle.
Yeah, freestyle rap.
Yeah, I could do it.
My dick is big and my ass is wet.
I don't know
Touch your
about
clit and you won't regret.
I don't think I've ever used my dick is big and my ass is wet.
Touch your clit, you won't regret.
It's a good rhyme. What's the next line?
You got me. I need momentum.
Before we go into just a couple of memories of this place, I'll quickly touch on the carnivore diet because I finished the carnivore.
Yeah, well, how do you finish it?
Oh, actually,
Completed it. Finished it.
This cunt actually, when
You were smelling, man. You were smelly.
Introduced me to fucking to May, and he's coming up going, look at his body fat. Look at his 6%. He's withering
Dude,
away.
you were looking good.
Yeah.
I said 4%. I reckon
Yeah,
you're 3 to 4% visually.
Well,
Am I wrong?
Yeah. So I lost 7 kilos in 2 weeks. So I only did it for 14 days as a trial. I might do it for a month long again because I really enjoyed it. So people were asking what I ate. So I basically ate any sort of meat, eggs, and cooked in butter. And I wasn't bang on serious about it. So I had coffee.
You got to have coffee and booze.
I had coffee. No, I had one beer towards the end. I had a pint of Guinness that night. So that was.
I've never honoured the diet because I'll always have pints. You got to have pints.
But
you might as well kill yourself.
fuck, man. So the benefits were like, so after 2 days, I had a bit of a headache. That sort of went, and then I think 5 days in,
Did it change your mindset? I heard you've been chasing car exhaust pipes. I got like a fucking stray dog.
No, I got a few cravings and then eventually sort of got through them. But fuck, at this consistent level of energy.
Need to jack off.
A consistent.
I jacked off everything. 30 to 40 times. Is that not true?
No, it's a.
You were telling me that you were jacking off.
Mad protein.
No, I was.
You were jacking out
I felt
protein.
consistently good. Just not like.
What's the downside?
Not incredibly
Your
better.
farts stunk.
So yeah, I felt consistently good. So there was we did those 2 podcasts on that Wednesday. Normally after one podcast, I'm fucking shattered.
I'm
I feel
cooked
like
right now.
Yeah,
Okay, this is
tired.
all selling the positive, but what about your bowel movements?
Well, yeah, just wait. I'll get to that. And then so the what I did enjoy was the fact that it was just a consistent feeling of good. I felt like there was no dips. I didn't get tired.
Because it's a slow breakdown of that protein, right?
Yeah, I guess.
It's a nice, steady energy.
Yeah, the bowel movements early on were a little average, but eventually they sort of.
I heard you had to pull shits out my hand.
No, it's the opposite. It's the opposite.
I heard you had to put your hand up your ass and try and pull it.
It's the opposite. It's the opposite.
It's all like diarrhea.
Diarrhea, yeah. But so
shotgunning the back of the bowl.
For me, my evaluation of it without having my bloods back is basically I feel like it was almost exactly the same as going on a fast. You've been on the fast, and that.
What about
sort of,
moods?
That heightened
temper.
That heightened level of just feeling clear and having clarity. So basically, as far as I can see it, is if you're fasting, you don't get to put that protein and sustenance in. So if you're just putting that in, you're not breaking down all the bullshit that you've been eating, all the fucking processed stuff.
What about memory, cognitive functioning?
Oh, mate, so
because
much.
You need carbs for your brain.
So if listeners can go do this,
creative,
maybe use this because I'm not carnivore at the moment. Maybe use this as an example. I might have been a little more ahhing, stuttering.
Yeah.
In that last on Greg Hire
process.
and John Elliott episode, I noticed back, and I only noticed this when I went back to make clips. I normally not cringe, but I hate the fact that I go and I sort of stutter. This one was like everything I was saying was just like flowed. And
so it worked.
So my mind clarity was so.
That's
I could
crazy,
think
dude.
so
Because
much
I thought
quicker.
you needed carbs for brain function.
Well, I think, again, I don't know what the science is behind this. We can talk to Anthony Chafee about this a bit more. But I think potentially my body was just putting less work into breaking down all the fucking shit. And it could just work on processing that food. And then everything else was that.
More resources for
potentially. I don't really know.
I think the energy comes from the fat breakdown rather than the carbohydrate breakdown.
Does it?
So,
because because I found like when I was on keto,
which is
with
similar
Duke
to
diet,
yeah.
that my creativity dropped off the fucking planet.
Wow. Okay.
And like that lateral thinking.
Has that been for 2 years because no new material?
No. It wasn't new material, but back in the day, I've just found like that creative, dreamy state didn't happen as much.
Yeah.
Like I was maybe more measured and thing, but those abstract thoughts were dissipated. They dropped away a lot. And then obviously, did you have a temper? Or were you all right?
Nah, just everything. I was able to handle everything with except for the first 2 days where I had a bit of a headache, like withdrawal.
Good, dude. Why would you come off it then? You love it so much. You haven't one negative thing.
Yeah, so
2 weeks, you go, I think, fuck, it's over. I'm going back.
Boredom.
I can't hear any... You boredom, okay.
Boredom.
It's hard to maintain like with food choices. I think.
Yeah, the food look, it wasn't
there's
that bad.
not
I
enough
wasn't
animals,
I wasn't
dude.
craving it in the end. At the start, you're craving those changes. You're like, oh, look at that fucking tasty food over there. By the end, I was like not craving it, but I did like. I still like the taste and smell of all these other things that I've seen.
You know what I found is exactly what you're saying, because no one will believe it because I'm overweight. But I was saying like that lack of meat, because you're like, you get sick of steaks, and then you're like, then I found turkey. Turkey was a good, like a roast turkey.
Yeah.
You're getting those from Cole. But eventually you're like, there's not enough animals. Like it's fucking pork. What the fuck?
Well,
Pork, pig, what the, you know what I mean? I'm like, why don't
Yeah.
we fucking slaughter some endangered reindeer or some shit? I'm like, you go to Coles and you're like, I want to see a fucking emu.
Some aliens.
But you know what I mean? You like slash up a fucking dolphin and put it in a stick.
Have you had
man. I want some
kangaroo?
different meat.
Have you eaten
kangaroo.
kangaroo?
Yeah, but dude, do you know what the worst is? Once it was in the dog aisle, it's dog food. It gets in my head.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They have
Kangaroos-
slabs of that shit frozen for
Kangaroo's
dogs.
so rich. It's got that real gamey, like rich
I want dolphin, man.
taste. I like it, but I couldn't eat a lot of it. Venison's nice. Or
Venison-
is that I guess essentially elk, like what
Venison's a
Rogan
good meat, but then you realise that there isn't that much range in the meat world. Don't you think?
Yeah.
We should be doing the whole Noah's Ark.
But look, oh man, I actually
That'd be a good
really
name for a
enjoyed it.
carnivore restaurant.
I was hoping to rubbish it in a certain way, or like find reasons why I didn't think. But I do think it's less it's not the meat essentially that is the benefit.
Was there anything unusual?
I think
you
it's
did?
you're just
Behaviour?
removing the shit out of your diet, which
Did
is
you do
even
any-
though I'm very conscious of what I eat and what I put in my body. I realised, as soon as I stopped, the next night I had a couple of chocolates after.
Did you have any skittish behaviour? I heard you were calling in bomb threats to primary schools. Like, did you do anything weird?
No.
Did you not?
No.
Did you have any questions for Wolfie on the
Oh yeah,
Instagram
we
story?
did actually. Yeah.
No one asked. Yeah, Kale, stop talking. On the pod. Sorry. I'll just change my personality for you.
You're going to laugh when you hear what I wrote.
I'll change my personality for you on the pod. I'm sorry that it's not agreeing with your run. What am I meant to do, dude? I never said that I was a good guest or that you would enjoy it.
I'll
That's
put
why I
it-
get annoyed with feedback. They go, I don't enjoy his personality. I'm like, who does?
right.
Do you think I fucking like it?
Wait till-
I
there's a-
live it.
There's a question from Daniel Delby.
Okay. Has Wolfie ever had a two-way conversation with anyone?
Oh,
other
this is
than
from
Delby?
Delby. Dude, people get angry.
I said with anyone other than Delby.
Oh, mate, I will if you're saying something new. If you're gonna fucking throw cliches at me like a Perth housewife, then get the fuck out. I'm gonna overrule
He's having a two-way with the guy from Reddit.
that
yeah, that's
little
so
bitch.
fun.
I'll find you.
David Hughes.
He's gonna have some little.
Snot, yeah.
He'll
it
have a
is.
little joke
I
in
suggest
it.
one writing session with him and he moves out, question mark.
Yeah, I had to move, man. Whatever.
It was a writing session
Dude, we
with
were
you.
meant to have a writing session, but it's hard.
Who, you and David?
I find writing all right. It's just learning it.
Funniest episode in the studio was for us. That's all I screenshotted. I think it's gone now. So
I reckon Brett
unfortunately.
Blake's episode was the funniest.
I would probably agree. I think it was just
He
constant.
killed it, dude. He had that fucking sea cucumber story,
That
and
was so
then
funny.
all the riffs. And even the clip you chose wasn't the sea cucumber
No,
story.
the sea
which
cucumber was
that
the best
just-
one, but
he
yeah.
was just killing it the
Yeah.
whole time.
I think one's... well, I'll always laugh the hardest with you.
Yep.
And then...
I agree.
And Kyle Legacy.
Legacy rips.
I was going to put the,
Why didn't you do the Queen?
I was going to
The
do the
Queen
Queen.
was my favourite
Mummy,
one.
no,
Dude.
mummy.
But when I put that online, I lost 80 followers.
Are you serious?
But I
No, it got taken
I
down.
timed it badly after her death.
Yeah,
So
yes.
this was done before.
Talking about the Queen
And it looked like
jacking
I
off
had
in the
capitalised
corners.
on her death.
I think the most entertaining. What was that? Oh, Siri. I think the most entertaining episode was Alan Roberts.
How weird's that? Siri just goes, how to turn a bad day around. Check it out. 37 ways to feel better when having a bad day.
Okay, what's
6 signs your bad day is something more serious from Body and Soul.
Oh my God. What were your most interesting ones? I liked I like the ones where you went outside your comfort. So you had like Tash Peterson. I like the ones where it was like
it's all in this studio, man.
That BDM dominatrix one.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
I generally like ones that challenge, like were different. You know what I mean? Like that put you in weird spots.
Yeah.
From my opinion.
I really liked David Reynolds one and Ed Burns one.
Oh, Ed
Obviously,
Burn one
Camel
we
Guy
still get.
rips.
Oh yeah, John's and Alan Roberts' first one was fucking
Alan Roberts'
unbelievable.
first one, John Elliott's was fucking incredible.
All the sports boys rule.
But yeah, Ed Byrne is one that I'll look back on and so like the suggestion that we could potentially have almost got like Mark Normand on or something was fucking an exciting prospect. But then I was talking to Jared Goundry about this and he was like, surely Ed Byrne's even better though, like for his like the class of him and like what he's done and how long he's been and his sort of the way he could talk about comedy. It's such a fucking good get and
I'll
such
send
an
that clip to
interesting
Norman.
episode.
We still need to show the photo of me as a kid and put them side by side.
Oh yeah, why didn't you get that up, man?
Oh, I send it to Branchy.
It was amazing. Like, how much is he aware of that?
He didn't
seem
me.
like he remembered you.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Didn't even remember
Jesus
the.
Christ, dude.
Didn't even remember.
I'd remember if I got custody of a random kid at a festival. Isn't that an unusual thing? I'm like, what's Ed Byrne doing?
Yeah.
He's got multiple experiences with random kids at festivals.
Yeah, it was 20.
Do you know how unusual that is for an adult to be bestowed custody of a random kid?
Him, Brendan Byrne.
Oh, okay,
my mum and
okay, I thought he had just been given. Do you know? It's like
no, we're all
three
together.
and a half men. Like, you know, if you end up randomly with a child at a fair, I'm like, I would remember that as an adult.
No, we're all together.
Okay, so
he was coming on the rides
so you
with
were
me.
just tagging along in the back.
No one would go on the rides with me except for him. He took me on like the ghost train,
Good
the roller
guy,
coaster
dude.
and all that.
Yeah.
But Camel Guy, John Elliott was really good.
Our first episode in this studio was a Zoom episode with the Precision Hydration crew, which was crazy.
What's your worst
We
episode?
had different theme music as well.
What's the worst
Do you remember
episode?
the theme song?
Good question.
Do you remember the theme song?
No.
I think I'm hooked up to it, so have a quick listen to this. Let's get hard and sweaty.
Look at these men finishing last.
Oh, I like this one.
I'll take the hit.
This is way better.
You shall not pass. He never did the W, but everybody else has done the W.
That was Lucky Reed.
Yeah.
Listen all the way to the end.
Oh,
You'll see
dude.
why he's the dumbest cunt on the planet. Grab a drink, settle
Oh,
down,
mate.
and we'll see you in.
I hate to tell you, but that's much better than your current one. You probably
Pretty cool,
killed
eh?
your ratings.
What was the worst episode? That's a great question.
What was the worst ep you had?
Worst episode?
Probably me.
Well, probably one of the early days. Oh, in here?
Me
Here?
talking too much. Bipolar.
Okay, I know what the worst downloads since we've been in here
Yeah,
are.
what's the lowest download? And hopefully it's a comic.
In
Tell me.
here? Yeah, it is.
Is it me?
No.
You're consistently in our
Good.
top.
Oh, I don't want to say this because
No,
I
don't actually.
fucking
It's actually,
love her. She's
no,
an
don't,
incredible
no, don't
person.
say it because it's mean. I know who it is now.
No, you don't.
I can guess.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. Worst episode.
I've actually guessed it.
in this.
I'll tell you
studio.
off camera.
I think like I've always come away from a pod going,
Yeah, that was
a good chat.
Yeah.
Who's the person
Because
that
I don't think we.
surprised you the most?
Okay, do you know
Either
what?
you
Actually,
thought you'd like them
actually-
and you hate them, or you hated. You thought you might not like them and then
Tash.
you like them.
Tash Peterson.
yeah, that was a
She's
big.
a good,
surprising.
good, nice girl,
She was
right?
just normal, yeah. She was
Awesome,
cool. She was
awesome.
up for it. She filmed a skit with us.
And you thought she'd be all too pretentious and pushing of views, and she's actually just chill.
Well, she's
Yeah.
just so militant. You didn't know that she was going to be such a in person, just a very passionate person about what she believes in. You might not just agree with the way she goes about it, but as a person, she's fucking sick.
That's what's crazy. You define her by one point she's passionate about, and then outside of every other point, you probably agree with her. She's just a normal dude that you'd have drinks with.
I think actually, to be honest, the episode I didn't enjoy the most was the one with Cavian Temple from Eskimo Joe.
Yeah, if you're listening, Cavian,
It just felt
fucking lift.
No, it wasn't. It just
You bored the fuck out of them.
he felt he felt
was on the
very
Zoom.
mainstream. It just felt very mainstream.
Well, he was probably media trained, dude.
Yeah, I think that's all it was because he was on a media run. He was doing interview after
He's
interview.
smart. He
after
knows
interview.
not to give you like big fucking grabs.
You know, the one that surprised me the most was the lady that was running across the whole state that we did via Zoom.
She ruled.
Yeah,
dude.
that was awesome.
I loved
that was
her.
the biggest
She had the
surprise.
best spirit.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
I started
so
following
fun.
her on Instagram. She just had such a good energy.
Yeah.
It's so contagious.
And she was up for a laugh. Like that was, and it was way more interesting than I thought it was going to
Dude,
be.
she was someone that I wouldn't interrupt.
Yeah.
No, because she's got a joyous spirit, and it's really fucking captivating.
So and that's hard to replicate when you're sort of listening, I guess. But when you get that back and forth and you're talking to him, you could see that she was so.
It's a contagious.
It was contagious.
Love of life.
And exactly. And she was fun.
Enthusiasm and a buoyance to being really appreciative of being alive and making you, like a breath of fresh air and makes you less cynical and less hateful.
Yeah, she was great. But I don't.
Who's the dumbest guest you've had? Kyle Legacy.
Hands down.
Dude, you should bring him on and make him do a reading test.
What is your, like, I only clipped up sort of, but I was very lazy with the clips, but I just sort of found some funny clips that I could use. Honestly, what's your funniest moment in the studio?
It'll be one with Wolfie because I know when it's funny because I laugh that hard that my hearing goes. So my ear's fucked. And when I laugh hell hard, my ear shuts off. And I remember it was one of our earlier episodes. I think when we were sat here opposite each other. Yeah. I can't remember what it was, but I was crying, man. I don't know, but it was
Do you know the one
him
I
and
laughed,
I was crying.
I laughed the most, and it all depends on your biology of the day. Like, I was really angry and frustrated with my ex. When you uploaded that hypnosis thing, I was actually cry laughing. It just got me perfect, dude. My dick was tingling. Yeah. No, you know when you're in that vibe where it's just so funny because it hit me at the perfect spot, and then you just being a bumbling fucking idiot.
Just go, what the fuck?
I was in my car and I remember seeing like
Dean
Cappy. What's going on? Everything was fucking perfect. And then I watched it again and I still loved it, but not as much as that first hit of dopamine.
Actually,
fucking ripped me.
The other one was Mush's ham dog story.
Oh, that is true.
I was like,
Ham Dog might have been you screwed him, dude. He should have been in that list. Why don't you dump me out?
I think that is the moment. Ham Dog story is the easily. If you haven't listened to it, go back and listen to
Grant
it.
Mushet.
Can you please include it because it's a bit of a stitch up? You should get rid of me because I think mine is not there.
It's on our
Ham Dog needs to be in the top 6.
Ham Dog was so funny.
I'll put it in our Instagram story as well because it's clipped up. It's not the greatest content. It's done in YouTube format and stuff. But the Ham Dog story.
It's just that it kept going from. We've gone away from the traditional restaurant to a food van. We've gone from the traditional food van to a trailer. We've gone from the traditional trailer to here's some meat. You got to buy your own sausages.
And the main thing that kept him going is that it had been on Shark Tank. That validated it. He goes, it's big on Shark Tank, dude.
And then the reveal at the end where he hadn't even tried a hand dog. he hadn't even had one in 2 years.
No, he goes, they look disgusting. The meat smells suspect.
He had to buy his own meat.
Oh, my God. The ham dog thing's my favourite.
Yeah.
He had some good ones as well with that the early arrival, the car crash thing with the Ripper yarn.
Yeah, every Grant Mushet episode's good fun.
All right.
Should get him back on, dude.
Are you done, Delby? You're pretty tired.
I've got to save my voice for tonight's show. Do you have a gig tonight? Do you want a spot?
I was meant to.
Do you want to come to a spot?
Nah.
Okay.
Where is it?
Elford.
Nah, where's that Elford?
The old Flying
Do I have to dress nicely? Like a
man, what's it for? What show?
Corporate.
It's just one of my mates.
Nah.
He's got 20.
I was meant to do Freo, but I'm just trying to do new stuff.
They'll come do new.
Yeah, but I don't have it. I'd rather stay home and write some new.
Okay. Yeah, because it's me, Squirrely, Cam McLaren.
It'd be fun to hang.
Shane.
But because I've got to do like gigs every night now.
Yeah. Well, if you want to just come for a feed, we're going to go for a feed.
Maybe I'll come and drink. I like
don't drink.
gigging
Just
now,
come and
dude.
fucking Come and have a feed. Don't drink.
Yeah.
Oh, sick, man. Thanks for having me on.
Exciting.
Let's get hard.
Do you want to plug anything before we finish up this last
I want
episode
to plug Delby.
in this
Yeah,
this beautiful room?
Well, I've got a wet butt.
Nah,
so.
man. Goodbye to good riddance to old rubbish.
yeah.
What's the saying?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Who cares, dude? Never look back. Just move forward.
Yeah,
It's dead, dude.
We've had good times here.
Everyone gets nostalgic. You just keep going. You want new adventures. You've got to dispose of people and memories and time.
Next Patreon
Just have
thing
new
will be at
moments.
Rosemount.
Soon we're going to be sponsored by Prime. That's the goal.
Oh, you
No, I'm just going to keep tagging in a minute.
do it. Tag it in. Logan Paul.
Yep. Impulsive.
Paul, your
Delby,
dick, mate.
got to plug anything?
Nah.
What about teachers comedy in Brisbane?
if anyone's in Gosnells, I'll be Gosnells Friday night. We got me, Pinder, Squirrely, Nikki, Valentine, I think, and then Saturday. Oh, Westbeth.
Yeah.
This Saturday, and then quiz and curry night. I'm doing it just before for the Macca ride, MACA ride.
Cool.
And I'll plug everything else next week.
What are you going to play?
Sunday singles on Sunday. I'll be there. If you want to buy a ticket, do it on my Instagram at Daniel Delby. Use the
And
link.
aren't you doing teachers comedy all over East?
Yep.
Got to plug that, man.
Sold out.
Okay.
Okay, you're doing well.
But yeah,
There's a surprise.
Brisbane Who's Rhyme, 29th.
Brisbane Who's Right.
30th. June.
No, tonight, but for Saturday we have the West Perth Footy Club one. That's selling well, so that's all sorted. I think on Wednesday next week, I think I'm doing something. I can't remember. The following Saturday, I'm down at Riverton.
Sounds like you're
part
making
of the
these up, man.
Wrecking Crew one. That's going to be a good fun show. Am I hosting your quiz next week? Is it next week? Yeah, next
either
week.
You, and if you can't do it, the guy that did it tonight.
Okay, cool.
That's doing it tonight.
Sick, boys.
And B32 Media. I've had people hit me up through this for B32. So thank you very much. And unfortunately, one of them came to up and joke, so we can no longer have a professional relationship. It's awesome. So thank you so much for the support, and thank you again so much to all the people who came up to me at the conference the other night, because it doesn't go unappreciated to hear those things. Even having a random guy come up to me at swimming lessons the other night
and
say, "Listen to the pod, great stuff."
Here, man.
I love that
Really.
shit, man. Like, it's really I get weirded out by it. I find it weird that people listen to us.
No, dude, and you guys have done well. Congrats.
Oh, well.
Because I've had the space and my pod's not even coming out anymore. Do you know what I mean? So you've done it every week.
We're going to force your hand, bro.
It's a thankless slog, and you've done well, man. You got momentum, and you're moving on and up out of this shithole into a better location.
With you.
So it says it all. Well, you're dragging me along, but eventually I'm going to get abandoned. But I've got a
You'll
few
never
weeks
be
there.
abandoned. You'll never
But
be
no, well done, boys. Congratulations to the Yarns.
Perfect.
Keep the energy up for the intro.
All right, well, stay tuned for the next episode. We'll be in our new studio, and hopefully looking pretty cool, with a new sponsor.
And what colour are you painting it? Dockers colours, like in here?
Probably. Yeah, sick.
That's gold.
All right. All right.